start recording. That they can hear you guys, but right now it just says starting soon.
Oh, they can hear you.
Oh yeah, they can hear you.
They can always hear you.
But they can't.
Always
Good thing I don't fucking care.
Yeah, my CIA agent just kind of watches me.
I mean, I
feel
figured.
bored.
Okay, so this thing plays for 6 hours. What we're listening to right now.
Good. Oh god, because
There you
I'm really enjoying it.
Well, I mean, it'll change as the day or the session goes on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Are you gonna remain closed up in your hoodie for the session, Elias?
Probably. Yeah, I'm actually really comfortable.
Children, I
Children.
swear.
All right. Well, we're gonna switch over.
You need some youth.
At least 2000s babies.
Right.
I am 1999. I don't.
Close enough.
No. No. How
Looks like
dare.
me claiming I'm an 80s baby.
Well, we are now on the actual screen so people can see you. So, hi, people.
Hello.
If anyone's here or anyone
on,
watches
brother.
later on
Hold on.
YouTube.
Hold on.
Hold
I
on,
gotta
what?
Message my brother until if that we're on because he wanted to know when we were streaming again.
You mean you could have done this when we had like the starting soon, like I don't know, like a minute or so ago?
No,
But
we
no.
can go.
Oh, we can go.
Yeah, we can go.
We can go. Just go. Just go. Oh gosh, we need to get a symbol for the group and the campaign. That's what I need to do. Is get a symbol going.
Like, I'll just tell my whole family.
Okay, I didn't know you had friends or family. Anyways, Alex, you wanted to do the recap today, sir.
Yeah.
We
I
had
made
someone
it,
volunteer.
So I listened to the entire stream today while I was working, so.
Mm-hmm. So.
I kind of. Hold on, I'm getting to my notes.
Oh, you didn't have your notes up. Jeez. I thought we were a professional D&D stream and broadcast guys.
There's no such thing as professionalism.
Oh, okay, good.
All right.
Professional.
So last time, 2 weeks ago, it's been a little bit.
Yes.
Yes.
To start off, the first hour and a half, we were fighting ropers.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. That's why that fight seemed like it was forever.
It was. The rolls were really bad.
During which Eden fell unconscious, getting a level of exhaustion. Then nearly falling again, but was brought back by an item. Steiger fell dangerously close to falling, while Chris and Kevin were all right with the ladder going almost entirely unnoticed during the entire combat. I don't know. After the fight, we spent some time healing up. Steiger and Eden decided to take a short rest, while Kevin and Chris scouted around the cave, around the area where they were resting, looking for danger in other passages. What was that?
The areola.
Yep. The water. First off, the water held like an angler fish-like creature. With a boat that's seen better conditions. We looped back around, found the drow that was held up as an example. Another passage that went about 50 feet before turning away from our vision. Deciding it was best, we would head back. We met up with the others during the rest. Steiger surmised that Eden had been using some sort of cursed item as her veins were showing and blackened. After some questions, Eden grew progressively defensive about a ring she was wearing, so they dropped the conversation. After a few words about whether they okay, my notes are weird. Why they were joining the guild. Okay, my notes are all over the place apparently. We reunited and discussed about that. When we were getting close to making our way out, V made an appearance by gently stroking an invisible Kevin's neck. Commenting on how you taste after a bit of banter. Revealed that wanted Eden to get a red gemstone. If received, they would consider Eden's debt partially covered. As an incentive to get the gem, he offered the statue, which we need to collect for the trial, with the location of 2 more, which I think were the 2 that the other team had, but, you know. Decided to take up on his offer. V slashed open a wall, creating a portal for us to traverse through. Once through... God dang it. My notes are freaking fucking up. Open a portal in a wall. Once we saw an area that was lightened and there was no shadow, all forms of illusion / deception magic didn't work. So Kevin was not invisible and no longer disguised as a human. Cautiously approaching the temple, we saw 8 guards, 4 with great swords, 4 with bows, and the temple was made of a pure marble-like structure, right?
Yes, that had no seams or cracks. What originally looked like it separated into blocks was actually celestial script.
Okay. With the emblazoned on the guards that were like golems, made out of marble as well, I believe. Marble-like. Was a golden hourglass. Entering the tower, entering near the temple. I put tower. I meant temple. Caused all of us to fall under the zone of truth spell, basically. But we entered and found a library full of empty books, with an empty book, with a central book that whoever read it had their name in it. After a few moments, a skeletal entity known as the Timekeeper came down a staircase to welcome us, warning us to seek knowledge with pure intentions, telling us that the gem that we were sent to retrieve was a gate gem to the 9 hells, and telling us that we probably won't be getting it. No more eloquent words, but after discussing a few questions, they stated that they didn't have that they needed to go, and brought a guide / watch over us, which walking down was Quartzite, a paladin of Saloon that had silver platinum scales and large wings. After that, we asked a few questions, got a fewer answers. Steigar learned that his children formed the Icorn dynasty. Eden learned the general area of their adopted mother. Chris learned that his father-like figure from his childhood had been a high priest of Elestray, helping Drow before the Mind Flayer attack, but more so after. Continue reading, we found that he turned into a corrupted version of a Mind Flayer for helping one to escape. Kevin thinks, as all his questions were all discussed out of session.
Makes sense.
And also, Steigar learned that his wife was held in the spring court or summer court.
Spring.
I don't remember which one. Okay, but yeah, as a servant, basically.
And also, to add to that little last thing too, we found out that she is okay, but is not happy nor sad, is just content.
Indifferent.
Yeah, which really makes him upset.
Okay, so, I think that's basically everything. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. So as
go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, that's probably the best recap we've had.
Yeah.
Because you actually took notes.
Yeah.
Well, after I listened to it, I was sitting down with like 3 hours with nothing to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down and write down what I remember.
That's what we should do. Is just assign somebody like at the end of the session that's in charge of like rewatching and making notes, or making notes throughout the session for the recap for next week.
Or we can just
can't listen to my own voice.
Steigar just doesn't want to ever to be him.
Exactly.
All right, so we'll pick up the session. Say you guys have been in here about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I assume you all have just like kind of just scattered, like running to books and different shelves. There are some very nice like mahogany tables with some chairs and what appears to be like reading lamps. That's not burning like very bright, but even though in here there are no shadows as well. So feel free to decide when you would like to talk to each other. If you would, you kind of have that individual's just standing on the staircase, just watching you all. Every now and then, he'll just kind of glance at one of you, switching between like crossing his arms or resting his hand on the edge of that platinum great sword, or not great sword, long sword on his side.
I would say more than likely Stygar, not too long after he got his information, would just go back to like the center of the area and just wait.
Okay.
Contemplate to himself on what he thinks he should do. And that it scares the fuck out of him.
Okay. I would imagine Chris. Sorry, I got a notification. Chris would have one of the books open, be reading, almost close it shut where it makes a snap, but not like a really loud snap, just like a, you close the book somewhat hardly. And then taking a few deep breaths, he'll open it back up and continue reading for about a half an hour, 45 minutes before probably going towards the center with Saigar.
There's like some tables still set up there, or you could try to sit directly on the stairs. That individual named Quartzite is about 4 or 5 steps up, so you could sit like underneath them at the stairs, or stand beside them, or pull up a chair.
Stygar most definitely would pull up a chair.
Okay.
And just kind of like sit there.
I imagine it's like that 1,000-yard stare, just like often what you just read, thinking about.
Most definitely.
As I guess you approach first, Chris.
Yeah. I don't know how many questions everybody else had, but
yeah. Some had more than others. Some are frustratedly just slamming books closed, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, Kevin's probably like opening and closing it several times.
Just like,
how does this work?
So, Beth Steigar, would you like to say anything as you hear Eden and Chris both? Goddamn it, not Chris, Kevin, both just like,
come on,
why is this not just shutting the? Yep.
Stygar wouldn't start a conversation. He was probably more just, like I said, just sitting there thinking about what the fuck he just learned, and like he may not have even noticed Chris coming back up and sitting next to him.
Okay.
All right. Chris, would you like to do anything, or just go enjoying sitting like near Stygar, just in your own contemplation?
Yeah, especially about the first things you learned.
Okay. All right. Kevin, is there anything specific you would like to do besides what you had already discussed with?
I mean, yes. You definitely probably wander over and see if you can't find the tall, lumbering man who is left to watch us.
Yeah, no, like he's just standing on the staircase, just kind of like nonchalantly, like almost at like a parade rest, with his hand on the hilt and pommel of his longsword, looking at you all, and just give me an insight check real quick.
Insight check. Okay. Alright. That like hit 15 other dice, but that's how it works. Insight. What is that? That is that's a 16 altogether.
A 16 is easy enough to read his. He's not watching you or the other two that are currently like seated at the table around him. You can see him very intently staring and watching Eden.
Don't know why you did that.
Fucking pervert.
Okay, so he'll just kind of make his way over towards him and be like, "Sir,
It's
not to
kind
bug you,
of.
but I have a question."
He just kind of glances down in your direction. Yes, Kane.
So, you know our names and where we're from. Then you probably know why we came in here in the first place?
I know what I am permitted to know. That is enough. If you have a question, speak it.
So, of course, Eden over there made this interesting deal with a person, try to come in and grab some stone.
Yes, the servant of Orcus.
Yes. Is there anything that you can do for us to keep them from coming after us? We leave this place without returning without the thing we need?
Roll me a persuasion check, Josh.
Okay. I want this dice. This dice does good sometimes. Okay. What's my on this character? I'm lost. Okay, there it is. 16 total.
16. He glances at you, lets out like a sigh, and just glances at you, then glances at them. We had one of them in my party as well. He reaches back like into your pocket. This is something they had on early on that might be of use. He takes out a golden chained necklace and passes it to you.
Golden chain.
He drops it into your hand. You can see what appears to be almost a design of almost like a sunflower with script on the back.
What is this?
This is a necklace of protection from good and evil. It might aid you.
No comment.
Someone gave this to me.
Is this for them?
Use it how you see fit. They may already be lost. And you hear them like not speak up, but their voice projects almost all around the room. You will find nothing in these books.
Anything?
You're not being picked up.
Am I just not allowed to know anything when I'm here?
With the choices you have made at present, no.
She just puts the book back and just sits in a corner. Actually, no, she'll go find the other group.
Yeah, which are standing like 5 feet away from him.
Oh.
You have been proven to be untrustworthy with any information. Even now, your choices are having ramifications.
So, are we permitted to do anything other than seek knowledge here in this place? Or is...
For now, the stairway above is not permissible to you. Maybe in time, you will grow and learn from your flaws and your choices, as we did. But for now, you are not allowed to take the trials.
Well, thank you for this, he says, holding up the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go confer with the others. Well, what's going on?
Very well.
Does
And he
make
just
sense?
like goes back to like that stone, like solid face.
Just staring at Eden.
Is that an
Mhm.
Earth Ganassi pun?
Yes. I'm glad you got it.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like Edith's just walking over like dejected.
Yeah. She just lays down like on one of the tables. No, she just, like when there's like two chairs together,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just kind of like lean back on them. That's what she does.
Lean back, lean back.
Yeah, she doesn't like
Easy.
just lays on her back. She doesn't she doesn't really know what to do because she has so many questions that she wants to use for good, but kind of kicking herself a little bit. So this would be the opportune place if she ever wanted to be helpful. She's fucked it up.
So, as you all reconnoiter at the table, what would you like to do?
I don't know if you guys have anything else that you want to do. Just keep in mind that when we go back, things aren't going to be amazing for our situation in the trial.
I've got a feeling that it's not going to be good no matter what we do.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like right now is when we need to decide on what we're going to do, though, before we leave these doors, before we leave this place.
Oh, I
Well.
forgot. We're in a zone of truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a good thing I'll always tell the truth.
Yeah.
I pretty much do as well. So
It's a good thing I just omit the lies.
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
So, what was you saying, Eden?
I don't even know if it's worth going back to the Adventuring Guild now. I don't know. Ever since we started trying to go to the guild, I've fucking only everything's gotten worse for me. So
but how much?
Well,
so to truth, but yeah. No, but
well,
you don't.
so that was my point before.
Yeah.
From what I can remember, the only reason why we decided that we were going to join the guild was because it was a way for us to have protection. Currently, as we sit, we
Protection.
don't need them.
You also have access to like their libraries and stuff, and like some of their inns and other things like that. There were like basic like adventuring perks, but
yeah, and it'll also help me not get attacked everywhere we go.
Yeah.
But I'm rich, so
Ha! Also rich at some point. We just have to go north because I do have that deed. I don't know. I
I
just
think it's
feel
still worth trying to at least pursue to the end of this trial. If we don't make it in, then I say that we're probably done because they won't accept us anyways, regardless. But at the moment, I say we try anyways. Good to at least have some of the benefits that it comes with, I think.
that's true.
have to keep an eye out on who we interact with within.
I agree. I feel like if we do pursue this, if we do keep trying to pursue this, in the long run, it would be beneficial for us as a group, for sure. I'm just worried about the short term and what will happen when we leave here. Because as soon as we walk out of here, without the stone that V was wanting, I'm afraid that we will be fucked.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping that they're not going to come after us right away. But in the case that they do, there's really not much we can do. What are we supposed to do against somebody like that?
That's what I'm thinking. I could go in front because he's the one who wanted me to get this. I didn't even fucking know who the fuck Orcus was when I walked into this place. But I didn't know who he's working for at all. I don't feel like I had a lot of choices in this whole thing. But let me take the fall for it since it's my job, and you guys
That-
at least get out of here.
That is not how this works. Steiger's gonna turn around and walk over to the dude up on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
He'll take like 1 or 2 steps up and just kind of be standing like half on one, half on the other,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like lean against his one leg that's higher. I have a question for you, sir.
Speak.
You say that the person that sent us in here is a follower of Orcus, correct?
He is one of their servants. Yes.
Okay. Am I wrong to assume that that is some people that you don't like?
He is nothing but a demonic plague in the world. He feasts on the weak and the souls of the dead. So no.
So, what if we were able to bring him to a place that you can try to take care of them and get rid of them? I know one servant won't get rid of the entire army, but it might help. And
You would have to
it would
destroy
aid
him.
us as well.
You would have to destroy him in his own plane, else he would just reform.
He's a vampire. In order to kill a vampire, you have to go to his coffin?
He is more than a vampire.
What? Oh, we mean the servant of
Wait.
Orcus, V.
He is
Not-
more than a vampire.
He's more than a vampire. Fuck.
He has ascended into their hierarchy. How else do you think he has enough power to grant you a fraction of his strength?
What if we were able to try to bring him someplace and let you trap him?
You see his eyes
Is-
like flash white for a moment. That is not
Is
my
there-
mission.
Fuck.
You made this bed. Fix it.
That's what I'm trying to do. We are not strong enough to take him on by ourselves. I'm
You are
trying
not.
to get help. Exactly, which is why I'm asking for help.
He just stares at you, blank-faced.
Is there another way we could be dropped off somewhere else? Like within that sunken cavern?
You hear a different voice from behind you all. That could be arranged. I will deposit you somewhere safe. You turn around and you see that same skeletal form. I do hate to be a bearer of bad news. However, your time here is running limited.
I have one.
Put this necklace on, Eden, at least.
Do I have to attune to it? Is it a
I
necklace?
can't remember.
think you do.
Yeah, if it's a necklace that I have to
I think
attune
it
to.
expends points, but I don't know if you have to attune it.
Let me get to D&D Beyond on my phone. Characters. Let's go.
I believe it is attunement.
um,
I'm like 85% sure it is, without looking it up.
he takes off beads of tranquility. Well, I'd rather have something that protects me from evil and good. I feel like that, you know, if somebody else wants these beads, uh, then maybe
But I do
Is it-
believe that your time is running short in your other plane.
Before we go, I do have one more question. Do you know how
Yes.
long we have before he is able to find us again? Once you put us someplace safer.
That depends on how much your friend uses her gift. He is drawn to his own power. The more they use his essence, the more they are able to find. You leave
No
a
more
trail.
blood stuff.
But
Thank you.
it also depends on how many minions he has watching you. You are shielded from here, and he was unable to come here himself. Hence why he recruited you, I'm sure. Plus, he already holds some sway over you. He says, looking at you, Eden.
some sway. Why do I
Yes.
already hold over some sway? To get here? What? What the fuck makes me so goddamn special?
Maybe it's your bloodline.
Very good possibility.
I believe you already know the answers to those questions. You just do not want to accept them. So, shall we send you back?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Very
Alright.
well. And I have to say, it is wise for you not to attempt to take what is not yours. You have earned a small amount of faith. Just nods and like waves his hand, and you all feel like that gut wrenching teleportation feeling. Alex, roll me a D100, please.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna end up.
Called amulet of protection from good and what's protecting from good and evil? Like an amulet or a necklace or
Amulet.
a rope?
Yeah.
Is it a homebrew item? Because I can't
I don't think it's on D&D Beyond.
find
It
it.
is.
I don't see it on here either.
Yeah, I can't find it. Am I like no? I'm in.
I could have sworn it was already on there.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I just looked as well.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought
Well,
it was. I'm going back to Dolan's sheet. I'll report back.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure I gave you the item.
I think you. I wonder if you put it in their journal, into their character sheet.
I know we didn't
actually-
use D&D Beyond as much back then. Inventory, manage equipment, protection, turning, scare protection. No. Huh.
Yeah, no, it's a homebrew. It's homebrewed on my thing.
Okay, I'll make one and add it to yours, Elias. Just look up the spell of protection from good and evil right now. That's what it does. You're gonna activate it 3 times, I think is what we said. Josh, I'll have to look back at the item sheet. That was a while ago. But alright, so as you guys feel that gut wrenching and sickening feeling of teleportation, It's almost like you're being pushed through a wind tunnel as you just tumble and tumble.
There you go. I put it in chat.
Thank you. Until you guys almost lurch forward. Eden, can you give me a Constitution saving throw? You have not done well with teleportation in the past.
That was another character, but I.
He sent us somewhere safe. But safe means...
Say you
Slightly less
specifically
deadly.
from V.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He put
Somewhere
you in a
slightly less
toilet.
deadly. It's deadly.
I mean, yeah, you're in the Underdark, so a 4 total. All right. You immediately land, and you begin to like feel that bile and that acidic taste in your mouth as you upchuck.
Lovely.
As the rest of you guys land, and even with dark vision, it takes you a second going from this beautiful like brightness of no shadows, nothing, to just stark pitch black darkness. As it takes you a second, and then your eyes begin to adjust. There's not stone under you. It is wood. But you hear creaking sound.
Are we on that boat?
You glance around. You are on a boat. But not that boat. You are on what appears to be a large 3-mast ship with all 3 of the main masts broken and bent down. You can see old crates that are partially dry rotted and broken with nets spewed about the deck. You can see what appears to be old and rusted cannons.
Can we see anything else around us?
Make a
Like
perception
on the
check.
walls or anything? I'm not gonna use that dice. Ooh. What a perception. 19.
19, very nice. You glance around, you don't see any walls around you. You're in some vast open cavern. You kind of like walk to the edge of the ship and look around. You look down, you don't see water. You see ground. And it's odd. You look and you can see like part of the ship is perfectly cemented into the ground. And you are sitting at like a tilted angle. You don't see any water around you. Don't see any like dried up riverbeds. It's just stone. But with a 19, you can also see on the sides where you would normally see like where an oar or something would come out. You see an arm extended out and a large brass socket where a giant blue gem sits.
Point that out to everybody.
Yeah, it's about 5 to 10 feet in diameter.
Do you all see that? Am I crazy?
That's there. Why is there
Does
a
anybody
ship?
know what that would be?
Can I try?
Make an
Damien.
Arcana check? Yes, Alex?
I was just wondering. I was
Ah.
gonna say prompt you to ask to roll.
Arcana check.
Nope.
Me.
I got a 4.
4? No idea.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
24.
24.
God.
Elias, with your history, no idea.
I have no clue what the hell this is. Why are we on a boat in the dirt? I don't.
Kevin, a vague memory, not necessarily seeing it, but of designs and sketches and conversations about it in one of the areas of the libraries you were not supposed to be in, like how you like to go. You remember seeing sketches somewhat similar to it. It was something similar to a large stone that allowed for vast amounts of levitation or flight.
That's an airship.
It all comes together. I think that's for making things float.
Do you think we should take it with us?
It's about 10 feet wide.
Never mind.
Appropriate.
You walk over, and there's one on the back side, or the other side as well. You guys are like on the prow of the ship where the mast extends out. You look back and you can see past like the 3 masts, what appears to be where you could go up to where a steering wheel generally would be, and what appears to be like a captain's room.
Okay, just don't touch anything. I'm gonna check for traps before we go through any doors. I don't know.
I was going to take a look around, see if I notice anything that might be hostile in the area.
Okay, make a perception check. And
Okay.
Josh,
Can I do that as well? I want to look for like enemies and shit as
Yeah.
too.
perception check.
Ooh. Could be a
wow.
20. 25.
5.
It's cocked. Almost a 19. Now I got a fucking 2.
A
Make that a 4.
4? Nothing around, man.
And 30,
30, 20. Was there 25? Surprisingly? No. You don't hear any sounds of like bats or anything, or like any rumbling of movements, and you feel like you listened fairly well. Kevin, walking about, you don't see any traps like immediately on the deck as you walk towards the center. You don't see anything that stands out to you. That seems strange.
Well, I think this would be the perfect place to rest, if any.
You need rest?
I mean, I think it'd be nice. I'm kind of exhausted.
As you say that, you don't feel as tired. Everyone here has benefited from a long rest upon teleportation.
All right, then. That's very nice to know.
That is
Like-
useful.
Like, you know, as you think, like, you're like, man, it's been a while since you've slept. Nothing. You're like, I should be tired, but I'm not.
Can I disguise myself again? Does that work?
You do it? Works. And you guys no longer feel compelled to tell the
Oh, thank fuck.
truth.
I'm human. Whew, okay, cool.
Oh, that wasn't weird at all.
I felt fine.
I felt fine.
Fucking Steiger.
Hold on,
It's
I don't
true.
remember how shit
Mhm.
works again. Okay, how much?
I'm gonna go to...
Jesus. Did y'all hear that?
Check out. No.
No.
Oh, huge ass thunder, sorry.
Oh. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go check out the captain's quarters door and make sure it's not
Okay.
trapped and
Well-
locked.
We'll continue with your same roll. You walk up. It is not locked. It is currently open. And you don't see any immediate, what's that word? Traps or anything. You look in. It doesn't look like it was necessarily in a crash or anything like how you would imagine. Like the masts were broken and everything, but you look in. You can see a nicely made bed. Moth-ridden and detrimental. You can see a faded and age-decayed rug. You can see some bookcases and a small desk in a corner, as well as a large chest.
Okay, I have a cool question.
Yes, sir.
I am from a long time ago.
Yes.
Would I have ever seen a flying ship before?
No.
Okay.
Have
I
I ever
won't even
heard-
ask.
Have I even heard about flying ships? at all?
Mm-mm, you haven't.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Quite literally living underground, I would not know.
Yeah, no.
What's flying?
Exactly.
What's open sky? What is
Yep.
sky?
I've never heard of such a magic, honestly.
Kevin, do you think we should go through this place and possibly look for one of the statues?
I think so. That's what I was thinking, actually.
Um,
But I want to be careful, whatever we do.
Yeah, of course.
you also do see like a covered hatch that Sayar, especially you've been around ships before, you would assume that is probably what leads to the lower levels, where a staircase would be if you open the hatch doors.
Okay. Do you want me to wait for you to open this, or do you think
Sure.
we should go together?
Let's wait. Let's check out the captain's quarters first, I think.
Okay.
Let me check something. If you want, I can spend time to cast detect magic.
That works too, yeah.
You'll just have to
You-
give me a few minutes.
Do you mind if we poke around while you're doing that, or?
Try not to get yourself killed.
Can't promise anything.
I'll just
I can.
push the captain's door open a little bit wider.
A
As you
spire jumps
push
at
on it, you feel it shifted as one of the hinges pulls away from the door as the wood seems to almost rot.
I'll begin ritually casting detect magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay by Chris to stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Well,
Ties a leash around you.
Stay. Heal. Heal.
just
Stay,
step into
stay.
the room.
I'll stay.
Alright. You hear a
Listen,
loud.
I'm gonna step into the doorway.
You hear a loud as you step. Like even being as quiet as you are, you can feel and hear like the oldness in these wood and like the wood and they're like the half rotten state of them. As you enter, you can see like the bed on the side, like I said, mostly deteriorated from time. The bookcase, you can see some more of the spines are brittled and destroyed. You can see like the desk where you can see what appeared to maybe have been some papers and like an old inkwell on the top, a long burned out lantern, and then that chest. You can also see what appears to be a wardrobe on the other side of the door.
Hmm. So you said there's a rug in the middle of the room?
Mm-hmm. Or the remnants of it.
I don't know. I'm just everything is a trap to me. I'm looking for traps. Everything is a trap.
Okay. Make an investigation or perception check.
Okay.
Let's just hope you don't fail.
Okay. A 21.
21. You don't see anything.
Make my way over to the rug in the middle of the room.
Okay. You can see like it appeared to be like a very nice like not necessarily wool, but like a heavier material rug. Primary color on it was red. But you can see like it just has faded and deteriorated over time. Parts of it you can see like what appeared to be mold encroaching over top of it.
Just take my sword and kind of like peel one corner up a little bit.
Yeah. It's not necessarily stiff, but you can feel like the fibers breaking apart as you do it. Moldy wooden floor underneath.
It's a rug is smothering.
Alright, I'll just keep slowly doing that until I like flip the rug over completely.
You do. As it folds over, it just kind of like parts of it like break apart with dust and just kind of not dissolve, but just like break apart as it like unravels, almost as parts of the strands of the material are just weathered.
And is there anything underneath the rug?
There is not.
Totally hoping for a secret hatch. Anyways. Everything seems really weirdly normal in here.
Do you want to check the desk and stuff?
Yeah, the desk and also the books. Maybe we could glean something.
Okay. Which one's taking which and which one?
I'll check the desk.
The desk? Give me an investigation check.
I'll do the bookshelf.
Investigation check.
It's not gonna go very well, but I'm gonna try.
That's a 22.
A
Going
22.
up
I got
slowly.
a 16.
16. We'll start with you, Steiger. Most of the books on here, they don't look familiar at all to you. Even like the artists or authors' names and stuff. Flipping through and opening one of the books you grab, it just like falls apart to almost dust in your hand from time. Like the leather is old and brittle. Some hold up better than others, but they appear to be a mixture of like fantasy, of nonfiction, just like books that you would read to keep yourself entertained on a long voyage.
Makes sense.
But it looks like they've been here for a good minute.
And like moving them out of the way and stuff. There's nothing
Mhm.
behind them or anything
No.
like that. Okay.
Kevin, walking over to the desk, the middle drawer that's on the desk is locked. You can see the papers on the top are very, very brittle. Large chunks are just missing from time. You can see like the copper that the lantern was made out of has actually begun to ionize. As parts of green on it. You can see like just the glass itself has just taken that yellow tinge. The chair is sitting there. The fabric from the top of the chair has begun to like break and fade away. Carved into the like top of the desk, so you do see a crest. It is the crest of what appears to be like a shield with two draconic heads.
Everyone's eyes narrow. Okay. Is the middle, are the drawers trapped?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Hmm?
Hold on.
This thing is thundering like crazy out there, guys.
Investigation is a what's addition? 16.
16. It does appear trapped.
Oh, that's nice. And then
But you can see like runes over the top of it, like, but they're dull and faded, almost like the magic has faded over time.
okay,
And
so
check your journal.
Ugh.
Bum bum bum. Sorry.
do the is it a purely a magical trap or is it like a physical trap as well?
It appears to be just magical.
Okay, I'll wait for Chris to get here for that, so he can determine what's going on there, see if it's still magical.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just I guess check under the bed and stuff.
Okay. Under the
Oh,
bed,
okay.
you do find another box.
Oh,
It is a small, like, not necessarily suitcase size, but decent sized. You can see, it appears to be of olden leather, but it's surprisingly held up well.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
It said it's a small box, or
About a foot or two by probably a foot or two. It's like a briefcase in a sense.
kind of like drag it out from under the bed at least.
Okay. You drag it out and you can see that same symbol on the top. Inlaid with gold.
Would I have ever seen this before?
No?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Krith.
Yep. All right. About this time, Krith, your detect magic finishes. And what is the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. You feel a strong sense of magic below you.
Below? Like where the
Mhm.
gym is, or?
No, like below deck. It's hard
Okay.
to tell, and there's a little bit of interference from the floors.
The
but
wood?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at this point, Chris will probably stand up and kind of tell Eden, let's go reunite with the others. They're right over there, I assume.
All right.
As I can probably hear a little bit of shuffling in the room.
Yeah. As you get closer to it, you immediately, to the left, you get a sense of abjuration magic. And then to the right, you get a sense of abjuration magic as well. Both of them are very faint, but they exist.
Can I tell what they are specifically, or?
Specifically the class of abjuration. But as you
No,
walk
I mean,
in,
like what it was.
oh, once you enter the room, you can. One source is coming from the suitcase that Kevin is holding, and the other is from the desk, but inside of the desk.
Okay. And just abjuration?
Yes.
Krith.
Yes.
I saw some runes on these drawers. I was wondering if you knew if they were still active or not.
If I take a look, can I tell if those specific runes are active, or?
You walk over there, you're not getting any magical essence from the runes.
I don't think so.
You also know wood is a very bad conductor for magic.
Yeah. No, I'm not sensing any sort of magic from that. From these right here. He'll kind of probably trace a finger across the runes that you pointed out.
Nothing happens.
I'd hope not. There is something in here that glows slightly, that I can slightly tell is in there. That's abjuration or defensive, and then so is that suitcase thing. I don't know what a suitcase is, but that object.
Okay. Can you tell if it's inside of the suitcase or inside of this object, or is it
Yes,
the case itself?
it's inside.
It's inside.
Okay. Is it openable?
You look over, you see two coded locks on both sides.
Coded lock. Okay. Like numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Or
And you can see where like the clasp comes up over it, like traditional briefcase.
okay. Well,
How many? Sorry.
no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna ask how many on each side.
3 on each side, 1 through 10. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm gonna put it down for a minute. I'm gonna try the drawer.
Okay, you walk over. It is locked, and you can see where a keyhole, where a key would be inserted and turned.
I'm gonna try to unlock it.
All right, give me a thief soul check.
Yay!
I believe in you.
I believe in me too, especially with that roll. So,
If I remember correctly, you had expertise in that.
yeah, so that's a 28.
28. You're like, what is this? And you literally do it with like 2 fingers and just snap. Perfectly open.
Slowly pull the drawer open. I'm
As
so
you-
nervous.
As you do, you see sitting in the center, about 8 inches wide, 10 inches tall, a leather journal with diamonds in each corner. And on the front, you can see that same symbol embellished into the cover.
I grab it.
You grab it, picks it up. It feels like a brand new book. There's no like deterioration, no aging.
That's weird.
So, is this book magical in any way, Chris?
Yes, you have a very strong abjuration vibe from it.
Yes, that's what I sensed inside.
What does it do? What is it going to do? if I open it?
As far as I can tell, it's merely what I can surmise is from looking at it, it's probably something to help keep the book from aging.
General protection and
Protection, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. No, that's an explosive.
I'm going to open it.
okay. As you open it, do you read Draconic?
I don't.
You do not recognize the words.
Do have, personally, if I scoot on over there, I am wearing the comprehend languages helm.
You skim through. About 30 or 40 of these pages are filled with writing.
Is there anything stuffed between the pages at all? If I skim through the pages?
Make an investigation check.
13.
13. You don't see any. Every now and then you do come across like a drawing of weird creatures. Some appear to be like oversized snakes, but with legs and wings. Every now and then when you get to one that looks like an oversized squid, but with a humanoid face and long arms.
Ugh.
Very interesting.
Then you find several depictions of various weird-looking birds as well, but you can't make out any of the like notes in it.
I can't read this. Maybe there's a code in here somewhere.
Look, it didn't kill you when you opened it and read it. So,
I'll give them the book.
Okay.
my comprehend languages had it. I'm just gonna flip through it for
Okay.
general information and
Flipping
any
through it.
numbers that stuck out.
The immediate thing that catches you, obviously, is the name of the book. It is the logs and events of the Butterfly. The maiden voyage of the airships from the continent of New Avalon.
That's what I thought as well.
Well.
I don't know what that butterfly is all about. Okay.
When you said the crest was two-headed dragon,
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
By all means, man. Yeah, I have no clue about any of this shit.
No.
I'm fucking for it, dude. I have no fucking clue.
As you flip through, you get readings of them leaving an area that is named Camelot. Heading east over the water in the ship. Just general descriptions about like the weather, about what's happening, usage of the food. This seems like a captain's log of like events on the ship, any issues. As you get in, you hear about them encountering some of these creatures, and having to fend them off and fight weird creatures that seem to rise up out of the water. Some that previously had killed and destroyed the ships that they had sent out, and you see wreckages of them. That's why it was necessary to invest into the flying ships, the airships. That was coined as the name as an airship. The Butterfly is the first successful one now with this maiden voyage to make it across the seas. It was sent out in hopes of finding other life forms, other lands besides the one that you were on. And to aid any of those that needed help in the name of the Dragon Empire. About the third week is when things went awry. There is tales of draconic-like creatures descending from the air to attack. They were long and scaled, not like any dragons that had ever been mentioned in the histories. And so the ship descended towards the water to try to create room, and that is when the large squid-like creature began to attack. They lost about 70% of their crew within the first hour of fighting. When they deployed a lot of the resources they had to fend it off, they went to the failsafe, which was down below, which was a teleportation device that was supposed to be able to shift the entire ship to a location where an anchor was. However, during the fighting, it had become damaged. But due to the necessity, they still activated it. And that is the last entry, saying that they were activating it and may whatever forces there are protect.
Does it have the captain's name?
It does.
Is it?
Oh, you would like to know?
Yes. Yes, I would for many different reasons. Sir.
Let me
Put that in my fucking shit now.
It was the captain's name was Captain Elaine.
What was it? Sorry.
Eileen. Eileen.
Eileen.
The last name, who would like to say it?
You.
Cinder.
I don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it.
Lithiwinder.
Lithiwinder.
Bless you? What?
I know who Eileen is. I'm not even gonna try to fucking spell his last name right now. God fucking shit.
Lithucinder.
Lithucinder.
Lucinder?
Oh, you can just send me someone's freaking last name real quick and I'll copy and paste it in the fucking notes.
Just spell it out.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying that's out loud?
On.
Lithuwinder? Eileen
So are you reading this out to the party or just like skimming the book yourself? Or are you saying things as you find it?
I think in good faith with everything that's going on with the book she's reading. And they went through that goddamn teleportation circle. Even
That must be what I sensed below.
well, that could put them anywhere. I know that much about magic.
So, but
I don't know.
my only question is, didn't you say that it would transport the entire ship? So, would they have been transported here and then got away?
No, I think it was. Well, actually, now that you mention it,
Considering how everything in the captain quarter looks fine, probably a few of them got away at least, I would guess.
Give me an Arcana check, Chris.
Okay. The worst person to ask for an Arcana check.
I don't think there's any great people here for Arcana.
bitch, I got a +7.
You can roll
I
one.
rolled one randomly.
Yeah.
I got a natural 20.
For a total?
How dare.
21.
21, okay.
I got a 17.
17.
I got an 18.
You don't have to tell me shit for that natural 20 because it's bullshit random stuff that I just threw it for no reason, so. I wouldn't know dick about fucking magic stuff.
Yeah, no.
There's a new message in general. Oh.
I don't know who Mika is.
So 17, Mika. I mean, teleportation magic. Or goddamn it,
Mika. I'm
Eden.
not Mika. I'm Eden. Oh god.
Teleportation magic is a very temperamental magic. It is supposed to be generally used on an object or people. And with it being damaged, you're not sure the extent of the damage. It could have acted awry and teleported individuals differently than the ship, sent them all to one location, or sent only one. You're not sure. It's one of those that anything could have happened.
Oh fuck!
What's that?
What if
What'd
it
you
fucking
realize?
took the goddamn ship by
And left
itself
them?
and left everybody? Holy shit! That'd be fucking suck. That would suck so bad.
Yeah, just imagine staying there. You hit the button or whatever, and then you're just floating.
And
then
falling
you
into
start
the water. Where this big, like, kraken-like creature is coming to swallow you with weird dragons above you.
This is out of character reaction to something on another character's body. Oh my god.
So, so what does this mean for us?
For now, I don't think anything really.
Unless we are desperate and want to mark where this is somewhere. I don't think we have a fucking map or anything. I don't even know where we are in terms of anything now. I can't. If I look up, if I go outside of the ship and look up, what do I see?
Nothing.
It's just pitch black.
It goes up into where you can see, and darkness beyond.
Oh, you want to try to open that briefcase?
Yeah,
Thank-
was there any code or anything in there?
But did I find a code, Damien?
No.
No, it's just a captain's log.
Do you want me to just try to pry it open?
Well, hold on. I'm gonna try a trick that I learned from the lockpicking lawyer.
Go ahead.
Stick a piece of metal within the reels with my thieves' tools and try to deactivate the lock.
Go
by
ahead.
pushing
Make me a
back the
thieves' tool
clasp.
check. I mean, it's possible.
Do you need a
You want me to cast guidance on you?
No, I don't. Because that's a natural 20.
Oh, yeah. In quick succession, both of them done.
Oh, how the fuck?
Have you guys seen like that TikTok where the guy just pushes them into like the locks real quick in like half a second? Yeah, no, same thing. He just done, and that's how he did the drawer too over on the desk. It's just like
It's almost as if he's an expert.
yeah,
Almost. Well, open it. What are you waiting for?
all right. As you open, immediately a cloud of dust hits you.
Okay. I was
As you just and you just like cough and sneeze as the
An
fabric,
incendiary cloud.
like the inside of the suitcase, like that material just turns to dust from the force of the opening and the rush of fresh air. Below it is where the sense of abjuration. You can see what appears to be a long jacket overcoat, a beautiful red crimson with black and gold trimming, as it appears to be a captain's jacket. On the back, you can see a symbol of the dragons as well. You can see gold trim all throughout, golden buttons, and you get the sense of abjuration magic from it.
Okay.
It's very snazzy.
Yeah, that's
Hold on.
snazzy.
Do you want to just throw it in the bag of holding for the bag for now,
Yeah.
so we can get it
Yeah.
looked at?
That'd be smart.
Okay. All right. You said it was like a captain's coat with the with a red captain's cloak emblazoned with the dual-headed logo
Yeah.
symbol.
The symbol of the Dragon Empire. Out of character. I'm sure you guys figured that out.
Yeah. This is the empire that we started at the end of the last campaign.
Mhm.
Sorry, Steigar.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
mean, if he's around for campaign 3 and there's a campaign 3, he'll get to have these fun moments from this campaign.
Yeah. Well, I want there to be a campaign 3. This shit's fun as hell.
Depends upon
Anyway.
like you all.
Maybe.
There we go.
I'll be mad.
Chuck it into the bag.
Why did the
Well,
music change?
should we
Um,
start making
No idea. I didn't change it.
Yeah, let's go down.
All right. Go over to the hatch to lead down to the bottom.
Real quick,
Of,
there was a chest as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah. What?
Can I looking at it, can I tell if it's locked or not?
Make an investigation check.
No, that's not bad. It's a +1, so it's gonna be an 18.
An 18? Yeah, it's fucking locked. There's a huge lock on it. You can see like old or old runes on it that seem to have faded in the metal.
But if this the magic on this lock faded a long time ago, it looks like.
I could try it if you want.
Yeah. Steps out of the captain's quarter. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
We're gonna stick with this die because it's been rolling good. Oh shit! But now it's on the ground. It's cursed.
Don't use it. Don't use it.
I use it anyways, and it's gonna be. Ow! I stabbed myself on a D4.
That happens.
That's a 25 total.
A 25. You get it. It's not the easiest, just due to like the age of this iron lock that has now like corroded and like in a sense seized. It takes you but a second or two, like not long, but you're like, all right, I can see this. It's a little rusty, and you pop it off.
As you push into the tumbler, you can hear it like screeching with the rust.
It's like taking your nails on chalkboard.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, you open it.
No mas.
C.
All right, inside, you can see what appears to be old leather satchels, and bags. Most of them look fairly worn, and you can see a nice black case that's about 10 inches by like 4 inches wide at the bottom.
Well. Do you guys?
Is there anything like in the satchels?
Do you pick them up?
But if they're worn, can I see if they're like some of them? Like they have holes and whatnot?
No, they're like leather. It just looks faded, but they seem to have mostly been undisturbed.
Yeah, then I guess I will cautiously pick them up.
Okay. As you do, it breaks apart under your hand, and just you hear the sound of metal dropping, and ching as platinum pours out.
Oh my fucking god.
I assume it's a different platinum than what we already have.
Yeah, you look down, and it's the same symbol that's on the coat.
Okay.
Is that even usable?
I don't know. I mean,
Would
it's
I-
still from this place, right?
No,
It's from where the
anything
ship came from.
about converting gold besides, finding that one coin that was really dangerous that I licked?
I mean, you don't know anything about conversion. Or
I would
anything.
guess that this would basically just be a piece of metal unless they made official contact
Yeah.
of some sort.
I mean, it's still
And-
gonna be
We
worth
can still-
something.
Yeah, we should still
It
take it
could
with us.
be.
If anything, we can make something with it.
Yeah. How much is in there?
Inside of that one, what is that? Probably about 750 platinum pieces.
Jesus
Holy
Christ. Okay.
fuck! God.
What's around? Good God.
Okay. And the other satchels?
You reach over and grab them. They shut apart as well. Gold pieces pour out. There is
What's on
about
those?
same symbol, same draconic or dragon empire.
Twin dragon head symbol.
Yeah, there's about 5,000 gold with that.
And you said there's like a black.
A black box about a foot long, about 4 or 5 inches wide, and probably about an inch or two deep. Almost like a long necklace box.
Okay. Well, can I sense any sort of magic coming up, like faded magic or anything like that?
No.
See anything on it?
No.
Okay, then. Well, if nobody else wants to, I can check this out.
I say
All means.
we can take it, but keep it separate from the rest of it just in case.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we can carry that much in general, but
No.
we can definitely take a little bit, though.
But if it can be used.
Yes, I am going to pick up the black box.
Okay. It's light, very light. Maybe a pound, maybe 1 or 2 pounds.
Okay, and I will, I guess, slowly kind of look it over, make sure there's no like mechanical trap, because what we've been through, and then kind of gently open it.
Nothing. You can see like it's darkened leather. Hold up a little bit better. As you peel it away. No light or anything in here, so there's no reflections, but you can see what appears to be clear gray stones inside. Out of character, diamonds. As it is filled with diamonds.
How big are they?
No.
They range from half a carat to 2 or 3 carats.
Holy shit.
I'm keeping that captain's log, by the way.
Okay.
On the up and up.
Considering that I have diamonds in my inventory, would I be able to compare them?
Yeah, make me an intelligence check, for if you're trying to quantify the amount.
Yeah. Just because I have diamonds in my inventory, just in case something happens.
Just in case.
Yeah, you never know. 15.
15, that's enough. You would guess there's probably like anywhere from 65 to 7,500 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay. 6,500, 7,500 GPA diamond.
Holy shit.
Okay, I will be adding some of this to the bag later. Because I have to work out the weight of... How much does platinum weigh? Let me look at that real
It's
quick.
the same. All gold.
Yeah.
All coins weigh the same.
So
0.2.
0.02? Okay, let me pull up a calculator.
Yeah. Because coins get heavy after a while. Yeah. I just feel like Styar is looking at this just like you were jaw dropped, just like, what?
Just all.
Oh, that's 15 pounds of platinum. So, probably, honestly, yeah. I mean, that's still a lot of freaking pieces of metal. But...
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Let me just compare what the gold would weigh, because out of curiosity.
5,000, right?
Yeah. 0.02 times... No, not divide. Times...
Are you picking up and looking at the gold and platinum?
Yeah.
Or I meant Styar.
Oh, yeah,
No.
most definitely.
Oh, I would say with you, yeah, they look very pure. Like normally, like most coins and stuff here are a little bit of a mixture. These look almost pure.
Here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
So the crest you said is on one side. Is there anybody's face on the other side? Or like is it like
Yes, there's different faces on each side. On the platinum, you see the same image of the individual you met inside of the tower. Or not the tower, the library.
The fuck?
The quartzite's
And
on
then
the platinum.
Yeah,
there's just this random figure on the gold.
yeah. They appear to be elven, but it looks like they are depicted with scales on their face and horns. Some male
You know,
guy.
I was gonna say that's a little weird that quartzite would be technically the higher valuable coin, but then also he was bonded to a platinum dragon,
the
so
color scheme match?
Yep.
It's okay.
I have a comment for after the game, but
Okay.
Steiger's gonna pull out a piece of like gold that we use,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna compare it to the other one.
Oh yeah, no, the one that you found here is, in a sense, it would probably be from your version of 14 karat to 24 karat.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh yeah.
Yep, because I remember from the last campaign there was a conversation about purifying the gold and the currency, make it almost impossible to match or counterfeit.
Okay, I'm just gonna add 24 karat next to the gold on my notes real
Yep.
quick.
Yeah, no, these are pure platinum and pure gold.
All right.
Oh.
So that would be about 115 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
Do you want
Which-
to open the last satchel?
yes.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize there was another one.
Oh yeah. You open it. There is about 2,000 silver with a female elven face.
Hey.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, just be glad you got a piece.
Well, yeah. But what if it's not? What if it's not Micah? It's fucking What's her name?
Oh,
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Oh, not Aaron. Bree's character. I can't remember Bree's
She was
character's name right
she was
now.
a Goliath.
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out her name. Oh,
Divira, or not Divira.
not
That's-
Divira.
No,
Defrey Hana.
Yeah, Hana. But yeah, I
okay.
think we're really detective.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Out of character, she's on the coppers.
The coppers. That doesn't.
There's only so many coin choices.
I know.
Definitely
Makes
died.
who's on Electrum? I'm just kidding.
She definitely died first.
Divira. Divira's on the one that.
Oh, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, and it as you would be Steiger. It's pure silver for the coins as well.
Could use this.
Mhm.
Okay, let me just add up real quick. I'm adding up the
So-
weight, not the actual.
Mm-hmm.
So he would go through and he would pull them out one piece at a time and just kind of look them over. I feel that if we were to ever use these, that technically they're worth more than what these are worth. And he's going to pull up one of the normal golds.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot less lustrous.
What I don't know for a fact, but what it seems, whoever created these coins created them out of pure metal.
So, out of character, real quick. We could actually fit all of this in the bag with about 15 pounds remaining.
Fuck yes.
Let's do it. Let's absolutely do that. Oh my god.
Okay.
We'll just get another bag. I mean,
And then if we really need to, we can just dump the ones with the elf lady out. You know, those seem pretty.
I will also say, Eden, you know there is a banking system.
there is a baking system. I'm just trying to figure out how
fucking
they.
have one.
You
I
have
do
where the
have
deeds
the
are.
baking system. Yes,
Yeah.
I just have to go up to my home. before
Yeah, so
I
like you
can
could
do it.
take and deposit this in. Okay.
Yeah,
my
so I
God.
think for now we'll probably put what we can in the bag of holding, which is all of it. And
Or we can turn them into ingots and use them for shit. Since they are
We-
pure metal.
If
I
we
mean-
turned them into ingots, we could technically, well, we could trade that for more money.
We could.
It would be more valuable, or we could build a
I
really
could
cool,
make-
sick, nasty weapon with all that silver.
I could make some cool shit. Well, so there's not really enough to make big stuff.
there's 100 pounds of gold.
The gold you can make things out of.
There's
The
15
platinum-
pounds. There's 15 pounds of platinum, and 40 pounds of silver.
That'll, if
There's
I'm not
40
mistaken,
pounds
that'll
of
make
silver.
2 ingots of platinum, correct?
Yes. Rough.
And how much?
Ingots are about
Roundabout.
25 a pound. 25 pounds.
And how much do you need for a good sword? How many ingots?
An ingot would make a sword.
Ian is just
Okay.
asking very enthusiastically.
So,
Sword.
so
I mean,
this would be like
it
a
would
half an
lead-
ingot.
Yeah. You would have some left over, but generally with the trimming and stuff, and most of it goes to waste. But it would
So
take an ingot
even-
to make like a long sword.
So then there wouldn't be enough platinum to make a longsword.
I
A
mean,
short sword maybe, but not a long sword.
well, and it would also, I mean, 20 could do it. 20 is the bare minimum. 25 is generally what you use. It would depend on your rolls.
Makes sense. Okay.
But
It-
yeah, so
Like you said,
that's-
you lose material while you're creating it and shit like
Mhm.
that. Gotcha.
You would have to have
Okay.
very good rolls to save everything.
But
You could do it with
Nothing
20.
there is enough silver to create silver weapons.
Eden's eyes
Yes.
are lighting up.
But if we wanted to try to wait to make it to where I had enough platinum, we could turn this into an ingot or a half an ingot or whatever I am able to get, and then we could save that, and then create something whenever I can get more.
here, let's just put it in the bag for now, and we can
Yeah.
discuss
of
this
course.
when we're not in down here.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Fuck.
All right. I guess I'll go open up the hatch to go to the bottom floors. Is that,
Okay.
is that what we're gonna do?
You walk over,
So-
you grab them, and pull them. The iron like handles immediately just detach from the old wood.
About how
shit.
much do the diamonds weigh, by the way?
Oh, don't worry about
Like a
that.
pound?
Yeah,
Okay.
if that. Yeah, it's not enough
Okay.
to really quantify.
So,
Okay.
Also, I just want to point out that,
Yes.
that Kevin's just going to take one of them and pocket it.
One of
Oh,
the gold.
the gold coin, yeah.
Like one of.
The
There's a lot- There's a lot here.
He'll just pocket a gold coin.
Okay.
So after the irons pull out, he'll just kind of look at it and be like, well, shit.
I mean, you can
Is
silvery
there-
sound and like grab the wood. It's just one of those like,
Yeah.
really.
That's what I
There
was
goes there goes the easy way.
Yeah, it's like a storm shelter, like those doors that open up on it. It's just like, fuck you, really.
Yeah. I got
Yep.
it. So then, yeah, he would pull it up.
Okay. And like part of the wood pulls apart. It takes a second because as you lift them, it's actually crumbling underneath you. And you can see what appears to be a staircase that leads down. The thing that immediately hits you is light.
Light.
You see fire, like flickering torchlight almost.
This is very odd.
How the hell?
You know what? I actually I have a spell that can do something similar.
Mhm.
So
Your detect magic is still up, by the way.
Yeah.
And now, like with the doors open, you get a stronger sense of the magic below. There is definitely like transmutation magic and enhancement magic, which you would know probably could be used to like produce flame.
okay, I was looking up one spell in particular because I have an idea what it could be,
Mm-hmm.
and it would technically be evocation, the one I'm thinking of.
Which one?
But yeah, continual flame.
Yes, it would be something similar.
Yeah, that's evocation, but there's probably different versions of it that kind of been discovered over time.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that spell is like it creates a fire, but it's not heat. It doesn't produce heat. It produces light, and it will last until the spell.
Can you touch it?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm not gonna try that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Right. As you look down, you can see a staircase that leads down about 10 feet below deck. You want to descend?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright. Who's
I
going
will go
down?
first?
Alright, Stagger, roll me a D100.
Yay! Metal dice, bitches.
Yeah.
53.
53. You sat down. Crack.
Wait, did you say 53?
That's the second time tonight. Give me a dexterity saving throw. As you step down to that first step, immediately snaps under your weight.
That's a 6.
All right, so you guys see him like step, and you hear the crack, and then you just see him fall and hit every single step on the way down, cracking each of them for 10 feet. You take 2 points. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, and 25 points of pride damage.
My heart.
Yeah,
My
so just
soul.
2 points of damage as you just see him slam them and slam face first onto the ground.
That's most definitely me. It's the same cuss words and everything.
Yep. Just like that Peter Griffin meme. Yeah. Roll me a D100, Saigar.
As you fall through the as you fall
Yeah,
through
see
the
if
floor.
you go through the floor.
Okay. I rolled a 9 and double zeros.
So 9.
9. You slam into the ground, you hear it creak and crack, and you're like, but it doesn't fall through.
Oh.
You wanted low.
Oh.
I guess the amount of damage you did to the wood as you fell.
No.
Technically.
Above a 50, you fell through it. Below a 50, you were fine.
He would slowly get up to his hands and knees. Oh god.
If Chris takes a look down, can he see like a passable way for us to get down?
I mean, you could just jump down the 10 feet, and like as long as you don't terribly roll, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of
Filled.
leap down.
Yeah, athletic.
Yeah.
Athletics or acrobatics for either, for everybody.
12.
You're fine.
Oh, well, yeah.
What
he's
this
fine.
number looks like.
Are we using a calculator?
No, I'm trying to get to my sheet. No, I have the
I got you.
Beyond app. Oh my god, I just vibe in my brain here.
Kevin. What's your acrobatics, Kevin?
Oh, I have to roll in acrobatics. I'm sorry.
Or athletics? I assume it's acrobatics for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna acrobat. I'm gonna do a front flip down the stairs.
Okay. There's no stairs, but sure.
Acrobatics stuff. Fuck.
I got a 26.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You just like jump down and just
27.
27. You do like 2 front flips and land perfectly, like an inch from where Steiger is like pulling himself up. You just hear step down on the ground beside you.
Fuck you guys.
Get up like a little bit of blood running from your nose and your lip. Just
Yep.
got some splinters in your
neck a little
fingers. But yeah, you look down, you can see what appears to be a large open area with hammocks strung between rafters. You can see most of the ropes are frayed and broken. Some are already hanging down. But you can see about every 5 feet or so, these lanterns hung on the wall that are still burning.
Kind of haunted.
It smells musty in here.
Does it smell like spiders in here?
Give me a perception check.
Does it smell like spiders? What
No,
do
it's-
spiders smell like?
Musty. Look, unless you haven't been in a really musty room, I spent like
That's not
a
what
day of
spiders
my
smell like.
Anyways,
where spiders infested. I just want to know. If you ever
Need to
stepped into
know.
the room, it's got that like wet smell and dry smell, like the mildew and like the dust. Like that there's gonna be spiders there. What is it? Perception? That's a 16.
16 just smells like a closed up, musty room.
I feel like spiders were good in here.
Okay,
Not
well-
like big ones, just tiny.
I'm going to kind of take a look around and see if there's anything of interest.
Okay, make a perception check. You still also get a stronger sense of magic below you.
I got 17.
17. Looking around, there doesn't appear to be too terribly much. You can see like trunks at the end of each of these poles, where like it lines up with one of the hammocks. It goes down about 10 feet or so. On the end, you can also see like a set of iron bars on the back wall or the front wall, in a sense where the bow of the ship would be. But behind you, you can see 2 staircases that lead lower.
Well, I was gonna say something, but Chris wouldn't know. I guess he'll kind of, seeing that there's not anything, kind of take a look down the stairs.
Okay. Make me a perception. I'll continue with your same perception. Looking down, it goes down about 5 feet before you just see hard, solid earth, or like the bottom of like the cave, in a sense, of the Underdark. Like it's almost
Okay.
like the stairs is fused with it.
I like it teleported in it.
Yeah. Looking
And
down,
is
you
the
can
sense of
also
magic still going?
Mhm. Yeah, you can sense it, and you can see about halfway down what appears to be about from. It's hard to tell because it's half of it's in just gone underneath the ground. The other half is a faintly glowing purple stone. You can see bands of gold with script coming around it, and then ending into the earth. It seems like whatever this device is fused with the ground as it teleported here.
He's gonna kind of look up. Hey, Kevin, do you still have that paper that you were mapping out with?
Yeah. Bring
Okay,
it out.
there's some stuff down here. Do you think you can make a reasonable sketch of what it might look like? Just the symbols and whatnot.
I could try. I'll give it a try.
Give me a dexterity check.
General dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Can I cast guidance on him?
Sure.
Since I'm kind of encouraging him to do it.
By the way, Alex, I will say you're fading on the detect magic, but you do get a sense of conjuration from it and abjuration.
And is guidance a D4?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a 15 total.
15?
Did not roll good.
You do pretty well. Like you're staying back to copy it because, unless you want to get close, but if you feel like you made a fairly good accurate to like go to it, you would have to either like crouch completely or army crawl to it.
And I'll say what kind of magic is
Mhm.
blowing around it as it begins to fade.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I think guidance is concentration as well, so it would have faded when I cast guidance.
Oh yeah. So as you came down, you've got that, and then cast guidance.
I mean, it was about to fade anyways. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should try to find our bearings. I don't think one of those trophies is going to be in here.
Yeah. Are there any trophies?
Now that you guys have seen, this place looks like it's been untouched by time.
Kevin, you said you always know which way's north, right?
Yes.
Can you tell how far it was, like, the change in angle to where north would have been? Like, the house like that might have been?
Ooh. Big Brian.
I-
Big Brian.
Yeah.
Like, because you know how on a compass, when you move a great distance, it'll, like, slightly turn to face north?
Big Brian.
Can I do that? That is the question.
Kevin just has a compass inside his brain.
35.
Let me look something. Let me look something up.
The DM. We
Um,
broke the DM.
teleportation, station, and
Keen mind.
keen mind.
I do always know which way north. Like,
The only way I could see it throwing something off is if you teleported to somewhere that was, like, messing, like, or, like, somewhere that wasn't quite on the same planet, if you know what I mean.
depends.
Because then north wouldn't be the same. There might not even be a north, depending on where you go.
Well,
It's also about like where tracking where you've been. You were teleported, but I will say, Josh, give me an intelligence check.
oh yeah, we're rolling big here.
I will say you do have advantage with keen mind.
Okay, sweet.
I will be generous with this.
I rolled the exact same number both.
Okay.
It's going to be a 13.
Okay, I will say with a 13, you are able to kind of use that intuition to figure out which way would point north. You're not exactly how far you went, but you know which way is north-ish. I don't know how much that helps you, but
Starts up the teleportation machine down here.
you can certainly try if you want.
Dude, I'm afraid of where
Take me
that would
north.
fucking send us. I mean, it's still a viable option.
I think we should probably get off this ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no
And
way to go lower, you said?
It's like fused with the Earth, basically.
It teleported into the ground.
Yeah.
You know, based off the fact that there was cannons, is there gunpowder?
You can certainly go check if you want.
Actually, I'm not even going to check because Kevin wouldn't have even thought
Okay.
of that. Because I don't think he's ever seen a cannon in his life.
Hey, what are these?
I mean, you guys can go back up and look at the cannons and stuff if you want. See what they were. I feel like they'd be interesting. It's maybe especially to
look at them.
Stygar.
I'm gonna go investigate the cannons.
Okay. Give me an investigation
That's how
check.
old they are.
Ayo.
Give me
Ooh.
a nature check.
For me?
Yeah, for the age of them. Nature and intelligence.
God.
13?
13. You look them over. You see fine runes etched all around them.
Yeah.
You see on the back what appears to be a small button with a glyph on it. You don't see anywhere that you would light anything or anything.
It's an arcane cannon.
Out of character it is.
Dude.
I have to resist the urge. It's like the literal button. Eden is looking, she's literally like sweating bullets right now. It's like
I
take
got
a
an
step back.
18 on the nature.
18. Looking at the oxidation and stuff on these cannons, and some of the other metal, you would guess this has probably been here for about 75 years or so.
Oh shit. So, okay. Timeline in my head. That would have been 20 years before I went missing?
Roughly.
20, 25 years or so?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking weird.
That's if, like, this area has not affected them differently.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question. How many years after the first campaign are we?
Roughly 150.
150.
Give or take 1,000.
Yeah, I gotta do math. I gotta do some quick math. Just you guys can continue. I'm doing this for personal stuff.
Stuff you won't ever have answers to.
Alright, so if Eden figured out that there was like a button and then it was ruined and we don't see anything to do like for lighting it or anything like that.
Because you know cannons. You've made cannons.
Yeah.
They were very rare, but firearms do exist on this continent. They were actually one of the things that King Lazarus had implemented as a general attire for the higher ranking.
We actually have 2 firearms in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These cannons are very different than one I've ever seen. These almost are powered by magic.
You don't see any scorch marks or anything on them either, like from where like the combustion would have been.
I don't
No.
trust them.
Out of character. Knowing who runs the government, basically, I would not be surprised if they shoot like firebolts.
Fireballs.
Fireball cannons, holy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you want to look them over, Steigar?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Give me an investigation check.
I got a 7.
7. You don't really see anything crazy about it. The only thing you see is like a branding mark on it. Like a Smith mark.
Yeah. Is it anything that I'd ever seen before?
No. But you do see some initials under it. NC.
NC. Would I
There's
know
one
that?
thing that instantly pops into my head.
No, rings no bells for you, Steigar.
I wouldn't have heard of any stories of an NC Smith of any type.
Nothing that rings your bell associated with like canon and magecraft. Because even that is rare for you.
MC Dolan. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
You said
Right.
NC?
Yep. Just random abbreviation. Maybe something like
Just
Norman Cornelius or something.
Yeah, no, definitely couldn't be that guy. Sorry, Steigar.
You know,
That's,
a master enchanter.
Norman Cornelius.
Sweet.
Oh man.
NC.
Wait a second, that guy's ancient.
But out of character stuff. Let's continue on with
Yeah.
what we're done. So after you're done looking at it, I don't think you'll be able to get back up the stairs because they're kind of broken. So we might have to just break through the side of the boat.
Is there a porthole? Like,
Yeah, there's like little glasses. Yeah. The cannons were on the top deck.
Oh, so we
It's an airship. It's made to shoot up.
So we went back upstairs then?
Yeah, that's where their cannons were on the deck.
Well then, I guess let's just fucking get out of here then.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you all wanted to look at while we're here?
Not me personally. You too.
Eden?
I don't really have anything that I wanted to look at more here.
No.
Let's go, I guess.
How are you guys getting down?
Find the port that's closest to the ground.
Okay, that's where like the will and stuff is. The area you have not been.
Okay. Well, kind of head over there and
Climb the stairs, which is kind of like walking straight and vertical. You look down, it's about
it's a little weird.
Yeah, 25, 30 foot drop, but you're at an angle, so you could maybe slide down.
Can I attempt to find
the
a
present.
place? Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Stygo's gonna fucking. I said no time like the present. Stygo's gonna slide down.
Okay, give me
I
an
was gonna
acrobatics check.
I was gonna see if there's a way I can find somewhere that's not completely rotted to tie a rope to.
Yeah,
but-
make an
17.
investigation check. 17. You just you seen that movie of like someone sliding down like the like a mud hill or like
Yep.
a slick icy embankment. Yeah, you just you land it. It's a little rough as you hear like bits of wood creak and crack under you, but you land on down on hard ground.
It's gonna be a 15.
15. Yeah, walking around the actual area where the will is, it seems fairly good construction and like you could probably tie a rope from. Steiger,
Yeah.
your knees do hurt a bit, and you're like, oh, I'm getting old.
Yeah, you know it is what it is.
Alright, well, tie a rope to it and then try to
Yeah.
more slowly climb down.
Okay, make an acrobatics check with advantage. Eden, Kevin, what are you two doing?
I got a
Backflip, make an acrobatics check.
22.
22?
for climbing
Oh
down.
yeah, it's like Batman spelunking, just like 2 leaps you're down. You don't hurt your knees or anything.
I only got a 19.
Oh, only a 19. Yeah, no, you like backflip off of it and slide gracefully. No problem.
Ian's gonna try to jump off as well.
Okay. I feel like all
With
of
or
you guys
without
are on the
rope?
ground, look up and see Eden like going to jump.
That's a rope.
Greek
I already
gods.
rolled. That's the wrong character. I was looking at something else real quick because I was, again, trying to do math in my head.
What are characters?
Mika,
What a
probably.
character. Yeah. That's not spell skills. Acrobatics plus 6, that would be 17.
17? No problem. You slide down, look fairly nice. You land and it kind of stings like the bottom of your feet, but nothing major. As you guys look around, you are in a wide open cavern.
I think the best thing we can do is kind of head northish, following Kevin's compass
Okay.
for his mind.
Just keep an eye out for anything.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll be doing that.
Make me perception checks.
Oh shit.
I got a
Tw-
10.
I got a 28.
28.
Yep.
Alright. As you guys begin to move and make your way down, it's very, very faint, Alex. But you catch the hints of almost like skitter, but it sounds like metal on stone. It's just the faintest of tapping.
Can I recognize what that sound might mean from experience in the Underdark?
That's the other thing, you don't.
Okay.
Like, this is completely different.
It's just the cyborg. Keep going.
I was thinking of a potential rust monster.
Don't even.
I'll let them know that I hear a kind of like a metallic skittering, but doesn't sound native to this area from what I know from my own experiences.
You love to hear it. Is there a direction it's coming from?
With what you heard, Alex, yeah? Behind you.
It's like behind
Like-
us.
10 feet behind the group.
Definitely take a look around. Like,
Yeah, you turn around, and you swear you see, like, not necessarily a shadow, but the movement of what appears to be about a foot and a half tall spider, of almost palish white.
I am going to attack it
Immediately?
immediately
I'm going to attack it?
Make an attack.
as my blade ignites on fire. As I,
Okay.
would it be a surprise attack?
No.
Okay.
I turn invisible? Question mark.
Okay. Shoo.
23.
23. You
There.
slam down into it. Roll damage.
Oh god, that's creepy. I hate it. Thanks, I hate
I
it.
hate it too.
I rolled really good for damage as well. I rolled max on the weapon dice, near max on the fire damage.
Nice.
I lost count. 8, 16, plus 4, so 20.
A 20. 20
Yeah,
damage?
20 damage. Yep.
Alright, let me check the health on this.
Oh, it does. It does.
Okay. Strange spiders in the Underdark are never a good sign.
The
Okay.
more you know.
Okay. As you hit it, you see almost like a flash of light and a puff, and you see the spider expand, limbs retract inside of itself, snap almost as it changes form into a humanoid figure with pale hair looking at you, almost metal-like, and eyes staring at you. They look at you. That was not very nice.
Who are
What did
you?
they look like? You said they had pale hair and what?
Not skin. Odd, like, metal-like features.
Oh god.
They look at you. Hi, I am Ren.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Sorry. Down here in the this area, it's not good to sneak up on people.
Oh, I don't know how long I've been down here.
Yep.
Been a
So-
while.
For your reference,
Hit me with it.
for your reference,
Confused as fuck.
for your reference, Rain is one of my other characters that I played
Oh my god.
because I had to leave the campaign for a couple weeks, so Quartzite left on to do his own thing, and when I got back, it wasn't time for him to rejoin, so I played Ren for a couple sessions, and he was a Warforged druid.
Oh, you
Uh-huh.
told me about this person.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm trying not to metagame now because I know
Mhm.
things. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hated
Everyone
him.
does. As he just stands there, looks at you very confused. Where are we?
The Underdark.
Right. That's not where we are supposed to be.
Where is what? Who's we?
He like points back to the ship. The rest of the people. I am the only one that came here. I've been in stasis for a while.
Oh,
I
Here,
do not
I'm
know.
gonna post in general what he looked
Mhm.
like. The
Yep,
picture I
go
used for
ahead.
him.
Go ahead.
no!
And it's creepy as hell.
Yep. And then I will also add that to
Does
the handout for the chat.
We can't understand anything you're saying.
doesn't his mind reset?
We don't know about that.
No, we don't know about that. I can't
He
answer
does-
it. Never mind. Shit. I'm eating. I'm not
Yep.
fucking. Oh.
Think iRobot.
Yeah, that's what I used to model it.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
So yeah,
So
Let me-
you don't know how long you've been down here?
No. I went to stasis mode once I realized I was here alone and my father's device failed.
Oh, what was his device?
What was? Go ahead.
Do you know what happened to the others?
I do not. They activated a failsafe, but I am the only one that is here. He looks down and like you can like see him like almost like his eyes flashing between colors. It would approximate 75 to 80 years of stasis.
You've missed a lot, friend.
Are we friends?
We can be.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like you don't belong here. We don't particularly belong here.
You're in a giant hole under the earth or under the planet right now, in the Underdark. Um.
Right. This is not
and
where I should be. We can use the
no.
device to go elsewhere.
Oh, are you
Elsewhere.
sure that is a good idea? It might be broken. I think that's what happened to you.
Right. Broken. You see him just like, his eyes flutter. Right. Have you seen Elaine?
Don't know who that is.
She left this. She left a journal though.
Right. I had a
Saying-
mission. What's a mission? He just like looks at you, blinks like, "Oh, I'm Bran."
Oh, Bryn.
I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
No, but we can try to help you out of here at least.
Oh, right.
Can you come here for a second, please?
Yes. And he like steps up to like an inch from your face.
I'm going to like put my hands on his head,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to kind of like like how tall am I compared to him?
Alex, he was what? Almost 6 foot?
Not quite. I think it was closer to like 5'8".
Okay. Yeah, like 5'8", 5'10".
Okay, so I'm a little bit taller than him. So I
Mhm.
would try to like turn his head and
Mhm.
inspect it for damage.
You don't see any damage. He is made out of a very strange material. Give me a history check. I think me and you discussed what he's made out of, Alex.
I think so.
I'm gonna message you just to double check because I like to be accurate.
It's been a long time though.
17.
17. Give me one moment.
Adamantine?
A combination of that, right, Alex?
More than likely.
Yeah.
Considering the location where he was
Yeah.
originally.
Parts of him, the plating does look like adamantine, but like the inner parts where his joints are, they look similar to mithril. And you can see like like the eyes that are glowing blue are arcanely sparking, and you feel like a thrum coming from him.
So do you just forget things often?
I don't believe I do.
You don't remember meeting us just a second ago?
We have met before. You see his
I'm
head like
mistaken.
twist and jerk for a moment.
Do you remember how we met?
No. Are you Eileen's friend? Where is she? Like he turns back to the ship. That is not where it's supposed to be.
There was a problem with the failsafe. It teleported you and the ship here, it seems.
Oh. Then I should go inspect it. And like turns to walk up towards the ship.
Where were you supposed to go?
You can see like his head, like his eyes flash for a moment. I don't know. And he turns to continue walking towards the ship.
Should we follow?
Do you remember anything about flying monsters?
No.
She's gonna start flipping through the journal.
Hmm.
Do you remember anything about an ocean?
Yes, we're supposed to travel ocean. I don't know why. Like the entire time he's walking towards the ship.
Eden's
He was
gonna
a very
follow.
eccentric character.
Did we follow?
Yeah.
Good.
I would feel bad just to leave him, or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
I can't. I don't. Yeah.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Is there any way that we can help you?
He like stops, turns around. Oh, hello. I'm Ren. Who are you?
Ren,
Yes.
Eden. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Can I listen to your chest real quick?
Of course. And he like steps up to like an inch from you.
Yeah, and she's gonna kneel down, and just like put her hands like
Hmm.
on like.
You hear a like almost electrical sound.
Is it arcane in nature?
You would assume so. You've never heard anything else like it.
He's gonna look over.
I doubt this will help, but I am going to cast. Will you let me cast a spell that might help you? I
Yes.
can't promise it will help, but it won't do any harm.
I don't see why not.
I'm going to cast
Fireball.
Lesser Restoration.
Mm.
I can't cast Fireball.
You might want fireball.
Might want Fireball depending on how it goes in the future.
Yeah, you see his eyes flash. Was I supposed to do something?
I don't know.
Neither do I. And like turns and like begins to walk towards the boat again.
Do you remember anything about an ocean?
Ocean? No. What is ocean?
We're right on that time frame for Iran.
Mm-hmm. You see him take like 5 more steps forward. By now you're about 3/4 of the way back to the boat.
Eden's gonna keep walking with him.
Mm-hmm.
Follow him back.
You guys follow
Ren,
him. Yeah.
Do you recognize the boat?
Yes, this is the butterfly. Named after Queen Nika. Well, not Queen, sorry, Empress Mika.
Empress.
Thank you.
Captained by Eileen. Where is Eileen? I should find her. This is not where we are supposed to be.
Teleporter's broken.
Huh. I shall look into it. Who are you? As he's just walking.
Do you even know how the teleporter works?
No, my father does. I can ask him.
Where is
Who's your
he?
father?
He should
Was he
be.
with you?
Yes, he was. He is on. Was on. Is on. Was. Ship. And now, like, you get to like the edge of the ship, like that 30-foot thing where that you walked up, and you just like look up. This does not look how it should. And he transforms into a bird and flies up.
Let's go back over to the rope and climb back up.
You
I'm
see-
sorry. I'm
Uh-huh.
having
Going to
trouble
help, right?
Yeah.
thinking right
Uh-huh.
because
You see the bird fly up to the top and get below the first set of stairs.
I need to look something up.
Okay.
Do.
So, are we going to help him, or are we?
We can't hear
Hold
you,
on.
Elias.
Can't hear you.
We can't just. Sorry, my octaves. We can't just leave him here.
What if he ends up teleporting us away from here?
I don't. With his memory, is.
And do you have the ring ascending still?
I do. I do. Yes.
Do you
Oh,
mind if I borrow it?
Um, yeah. And she's gonna take the ring and hand it over to him. When you're done, can I have it back though?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's mine forever. Nerd.
No, it just gives me a sense of safety because it's yeah.
It's yet another cursed item that they
Alright.
won't let go of.
You signed up onto the top of the ship.
I'm gonna attempt to find Ren, who
Okay.
is a bird, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You walk down like where you saw him duck down. You get to like the staircase that goes to the 3rd level. Just standing there looking down. This is not accurate. This is not normal. Not how it should be. His head like jerks. Like you see him.
You
like,
said.
Mhm.
You said your father was on the ship.
Yes, father. Father. Yes,
Was
His
his
own
name initials NC?
father. Yes, Norman. Norman, name, father.
Can you describe him to me?
He thinks for a moment. You see like the eyes flash. Okay.
Oh,
I cannot. What? What's his father? You see him like get down and begin to crawl.
Crawl as in how?
Like down on the ground, like towards the device on the 3rd floor. Like army
Wait.
crawl.
Wait. Don't go towards the device. It's
Why?
broken.
Must fix device. I can fix, right? Father, wait. Who is father?
Norman. Do you know who Norman is?
Norman. Are you Norman?
No.
And like he just turns to begin to crawl.
Don't go towards the device. How about Rin? How about we head back upstairs?
He continues to crawl. Who is Ren?
That's your name. That's the name you gave us.
I know you?
My name's Eden.
Hi, Eden.
Hello.
About this time he like gets up towards it. I fix this. What are you guys doing?
Gonna grab his hand.
Sorry, I'm typing something.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his arm.
Okay. And I'll wait for Alex to type.
Yeah.
This is gonna go bad.
Yes.
I mean, he's been out of it for 75 to 80 years for deterioration to hit.
Yeah. Let's just say there is a problem with how he was made, where he loses his memory every once in a while.
I figured that's what that roll was.
Maybe a
Huge
quick
ass spider.
shot to the head will jog his memory.
You said you got a spider?
It's like the size of like a silver dollar.
There you go.
I don't fuck with spiders.
Okay. Never mind. It didn't work. I had an idea, but it didn't work.
All right, so you reach on to and grab him as you see his hand moving towards this purplish crystal. What are the rest of you doing?
Rin, it's broken, and I don't think you can fix it.
It's Ren. And he touches it.
Still holding on to him.
How close were you all?
I mean,
And fairly close, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I feel like
you
none
said
of us
there's
would have
I feel
been.
like we were all getting ready to
Okay. Let me roll. I'm gonna roll 2 things.
Oh no.
Guys, this might be a really big fuck up.
As we phase into the earth and die of suffocation.
No, what if...
Or in the middle of the
Alex?
sky.
And Josh. I need Alex and Josh both to roll me a D100, please.
Okay. I have so many
okay.
D10s ready. I was just choosing which D10 to use with my 100 die.
Damn it! I rolled it at 95.
95.
49.
49. Thank you for rolling at disadvantage for me.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I think we're gonna die.
Okay. One more roll. Steigar. I don't think I really have to ask you this question. But Steigar, in private, message me what, when you think of home, your mind goes to.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
alright.
Mm-hmm. Eden, can you do me one more favor? Can you roll me a D20, please? I can't hear you.
Sorry, octave went 8 levels too high. Any modifier, Damien?
No, just a D20, please.
16?
16. Okay.
I feel like we're gonna have 4 converging stories that we're gonna have to try to get back together with.
No. That is what Elias rolled. And you rolled high enough. So, as you guys feel, you reach over and see this entity, touch it. You see a pulse of a purple energy. And then you see it cracks along the rest of this gym begin to. And then, almost in slow motion, as the world around you distorts, you see an explosion of force. You see shrapnel of gold, of wood, of crystals blow past you. Some of them hit you, but bounce off in slow motion. You guys kind of turn, but it's like moving at the speed of molasses. And then you feel this odd pulling sensation. And then it's almost like time sped up, but went backwards. As you are forced towards the crystal where it exploded. As bits and shards come flying at you as they race back towards the center of the crystal. And then a deafening crash sound hits you. All of your visions go pure white. And then you feel yourself thrown, humbling, and a sickening feeling of being lurched through space that you all are familiar with. However, it is not controlled, and you are spinning as you all begin to spin. Unlike whenever you have done it, you just see a small tunnel. You guys see almost a purple mist around you, swirling constellations of stars as you are drawn through like this white beam of space. As you can see yourself beginning to spin. And Eden,
Yeah.
roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby,
Baby,
baby,
baby,
baby,
baby,
baby, baby. If I needed anything now, more than anything, I need it now, Dice Gods. Please, I want to hold on to him. We're not gonna use that die. I'm getting it from this one. Okay. I got a 9.
A 9. As you're spinning, the force of the centrifugal, you feel this cold, odd metal slip through your fingers, and you see the weird metallic form of this individual named Ren, supposedly, spin and falls out of the tunnel that you all are in.
Since we're spinning and shit, is there any way that I can get to him and catch him?
No. You're spinning, but you have no movement. Like, you try and you can't even move. You know that feeling of being on one of those like circle rides at a fair? It's like that, but you're not strapped down. You're just it's very disorientating. As you all feel this sickening slam, the wind goes out of you. Once again, your vision goes white with stars, and a cool breeze wafts over you as bits of stone and rubble poke into your backs. As you look up at a blue sky with sun and white clouds. In the middle of a ruined city. What are you doing?
First off, does this new light hurt my eyes?
Oh yeah, it's direct sunlight.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Get up and like kind of rub my hand.
Oh yeah,
a
no,
little
like
bit.
you're staggering. Like you get up and that feeling of standing up way too quickly hits you like 6 times over.
How is everyone?
Blinded.
Need to ask if I throw up from that.
Oh, I'm gonna say no matter what, all of you up jump.
Okay.
I'm blinded and can't see currently, so from the sudden light.
Safe place, my ass.
No, I think we were
Too
safe
fast yet.
until we found the guy. He's gone though.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna kind of stand up and look around a little bit.
I don't
we
think we're
see
finishing that trial.
you said you said that we're in the middle of a ruined city, right?
Yes, one that is appears to be nothing but rubble. You can actually see the ground beneath it is black.
Holy shit!
And you see, sticking out of the rubble of where you're laying, a sign. A very familiar sign. Corroded by rust and time, but a sign. You can describe to the rest what it looks like if you would like.
Yeah. So, on this sign, you see a city named Nodarm. The city that I grew up in. The city that I grew my family. Where...
It is the sign of your smithy.
Oh. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you see whatever you would have imagined, like whatever your sign would have been.
Oh, it probably would have just said Icorns, honestly.
Okay. With like a little hand,
nothing too special.
hammer and anvil.
Yep.
It's dented.
He would probably
cracked.
do what now?
It's dented and cracked.
He would probably just pick it up and kind of like dust it off a little bit,
Mhm.
and just kind of try to like just pick it up and just look at it.
Mm-hmm. Familiar weight. You can feel the brittleness of just the iron over time, but
Oh. So, welcome to my home.
and we'll go ahead and move the horse.
And I agree. I don't think we're going to finish the trial anytime soon.
Chris, can I have my ring back?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he's like holding his hand over his eyes
Mhm.
and kind of blindly holds out the ring.
Oh, do you have your sash for your eyes?
It's in my bag. I'll grab it in a moment.
Wait, how many? Never mind.
So
I'm-
where are we exactly? Because I also want to figure out what time we're at too. Because I feel like I can just ask Inigo how many days are left in the. Hey, baby. Hi, yes, Miss Kitty. Yes.
He moved the horse to where we were.
Yeah.
About.
Which I assume
Um,
Steigar will show you on the map. Like, could you?
Yeah, I'm.
The
It
continents
would be
haven't
closer to
changed.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was like right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it? No, I think my hometown was here. And then because inside of here,
Yeah.
yeah. So we are technically on the base of a mountain cliff
Mm-hmm.
ish. Not too far from the coast.
You look down. Like,
So
this was a fairly decent sized city. You would guess. What would you have said, Steigar? Probably about 5,000-6,000 people lived here.
yeah, something like that. Not real big, but
Mhm.
like they're not known for having a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah.
They were an in-between city between the capital, what used to be the capital, and a trade route, more or less.
And the entire city is rubble and destroyed. Like, you don't see a single standing building for the miles that you can see of buildings.
He would just start kind of picking through the house a little bit
Mm-hmm.
in his smithy.
I mean, like, you find some of your like old broken tools, but nothing here is usable. But it's very painful.
Yeah.
At one point, you find like a half of a earring with a diamond on it, which you would know would have been one of hers. But it's like the gold's been tarnished, not cleaned.
Yeah. The diamond's still in good shape, though, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would pick that up and kind of like thumb off the grime from the gold and put it in his bag.
So after like a minute of being completely blinded by the sudden light,
Mm-hmm.
he'll kind of reach into his bag and find the strip that he would normally tie around his eyes to help shield the sun a little bit.
I'm gonna send a message to Inigo. We aren't finishing the trial. We got teleported.
Twice.
Long story. Twice.
Alex, can you roll me a d6, please?
Six.
Anything else you want to say, Elias?
Day is it? And that's it.
Shortly after you, pretty much immediately, you get a response. Eden? Is this you? Where have you been? You've been missing for 7 weeks.
Oh shit!
Yep. Sounds about right.
I guess in there.
Whoa.
You know,
We
creatures outside of time.
we've been missing for 7 weeks? Alive? And well, at last count. I'm alive. It wasn't into the dark this time. 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Good to know. And that's it.
You get another response. The voice is a little bit more hushed. Where are you, Eden? We have been looking for you. You have a bounty on your head. A couple seconds later. You are wanted by every kingdom. Something to do with your blood. Named you as the heir to the dead king. Do not know how this information got out.
I wonder.
And that's it.
I don't relay that to the group. I don't respond to that. Or actually, I don't respond to that one.
How many messages does that ring use?
3. It has 3 uses. They've used 2.
Well, I've only used 2.
I need to use.
Oh yeah, here.
Is what?
I was just gonna say I was gonna keep my ears out for anything that might sound off or hostile.
Okay, make a perception check.
Since I can't see as well.
Yeah. She's like, fuck, it's bright. I missed the Underdark.
How? Alright. Was Boulderdale a city whenever I was around back then?
No, it was a small town. Like like a village. It was like a coastal fishing village. Couple hundred, like 150 people maybe.
Do I remember any other like towns or cities between here around the mountains or anything headed toward anywhere?
On this side, no. You would know that a lot of these lands were patrolled for like the game and stuff, especially to the south in that wooden area where Boulderdale was. That wolves were rampant, and it was also from the previous capital. It was considered the king's land, and any game in there was restricted for the king.
Do I know of a way to go through the mountains to get there faster, or do I have to go around them?
You do know that there were paths that were controlled by the dwarves that lived in these mountains. They were surly, angry, but at the same time, you had understandings with them. But you know there, yeah,
trading and stuff.
Yeah, and you know there are tons of tunnels and secret entrances to them built by the dwarves. But if you don't know where you're going, don't have a guide, you could get lost for ever and die of starvation. It's not quite the Underdark, but it is caves in the mountains.
So, Damon, for my perception at disadvantage, I rolled a 13 and a 15, so it'll be a 24.
24. Looking around, you don't see anything. You don't even hear birds. Like, the ground beneath you is black. There is no grass. And, like, even with you, you get just a sense of wrongness about the place. Like,
okay,
a massacre. Like, you know that feeling when you go, like, in a burial, like a mass grave, in a sense? Like, you get that feeling.
Okay.
And you were saying you needed that ring, Kevin?
Oh, yes. I'll send a message to the guy I was supposed to make contact with in 2 days.
Oh shit!
So much for
Mhm.
that.
I'll say, it's Kevin. Kane. Things went wrong. We got teleported north. Ruined city of
Not arm.
Nodarm. Don't know why I was gone. And then that's he'll leave the message there because that's 25, right?
Mhm.
Unless I counted wrong.
You hear back faintly. We waited for a week. You have much explaining to do, Kane. A message has been relayed to home. He assumed you were dead or a traitor.
Fuck.
And that is it.
Fuck.
Make of that what you will.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I gotta be honest about a couple of things real quick.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, we can't go to Bouldertail.
Why not?
We've been gone for 7 weeks, and
Excuse you?
we've been gone for 7 weeks,
Yeah,
and
no,
I have.
we heard you yell that part.
Yeah, you did yell that in a message.
Oh, okay.
I'm an idiot. To start this off, but there's a bounty on my head and all the kingdoms.
So, we need to change the way you look.
Yes.
I assume he just space plants into like a crumbled wall.
And I'm beginning to realize that my actions, and this was after, well, I imagine the bounty went out while we were in that really weird time place, or knowledge, whatever place we were in. Because this is quite similar to when I fell into another place. So, yeah, I was already gonna try not to get us in more trouble than we were already in. Oh, but actions have consequences. Yeah, we're gonna change how I look.
And how do you think we're gonna do that?
I'm gonna cut my hair, first of all, and do something with it.
You think you can just cut your hair and walk into some place?
No, don't, dipshit. I'm gonna have to fucking come up with a whole goddamn fucking thing.
Hang on. Hang on. If I look towards my smithy, is any of it still up and running? Like, is the kiln up and, like, is it usable at all?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
It is shattered and destroyed. Which probably sends another wave of sadness, like, because you built that kiln, you built the forge from scratch. Yep.
Yeah. We don't need to change everything about you.
No.
We just need to be able to change the way that people see you. Because more than likely, they're just looking for the way you looked then.
They're gonna be looking at my eyes.
If we do something to block your eyes, they won't be able to look at them.
I know what we can do.
I have a few ideas, but none of them are.
I have a second belt now.
What
But just
you feel
know that
comfortable.
if you wear it,
Your people will be after her as well.
yeah. Or at least come towards us, come to us.
That's the safest option.
Is it though?
Well, my options were not good ones, so. And I don't think putting myself out of use is gonna help the situation anymore. Um, that's the least impulsive decision I could make right now. No, I mean, I think the Slash is our best bet. I'd rather have his people after us than the entire kingdom that we are currently surfaced on. Actively looking for a golden-eyed child.
Wait a second. What was in that box again that was inside the briefcase?
Diamonds.
That wasn't in the briefcase
Oh, the
had the
briefcase.
jacket.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And the
I'm gonna pull the jacket out.
Okay.
Can you identify this? Really, I don't know if you or does anybody know how to identify these things? Or
I am not capable of that. I can make an educated guess if I spend some time looking over it, but I can't give you guarantees.
look what is unseen. Look who is no more.
Let's try wearing it to see what it does.
Here, do you want me to see if I can surmise what it is, or attempt to?
Sure, just we can both look at it. I don't we sure.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can kind of like place it on the ground and both eye it over or
Yeah.
something.
okay. Give me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad actually. Jeez.
What'd you roll?
I got 19 total.
A
Can I roll
19.
for this as well?
Sure.
I mean, I rolled a natural 20, but
What's your total?
22.
22.
Damn.
All right. I will say between you and Alex working together, you were able to decipher some of it. It appears to be a coat of, like, in a sense, like a cloak of protection, but a coat. Also, once per day, you can invoke the magic of the cloak to extend the dragon symbol on the back to form spectral draconic wings for 1 hour.
Oh.
That give you a flight speed
Holy shit.
of 60 feet.
That's really cool considering.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool.
It is not, or it is attunement, but it gives you the same benefits as a cloak of protection.
Plus,
Yeah, plus the draconic wings.
Okay.
Well, that's
so
It's not
So
exactly.
what do you say,
that.
Kevin?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Who
Welcome
else?
back,
Alex?
Chris.
Nope, he's not back yet.
No.
No.
Sorry, technical issues here.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
I don't know what the hell just happened.
I think Discord crashed on you there.
No, it was worse than that. Like, both my monitors went black.
That's weird.
I
Power
still,
surge?
no, I can still hear everything through my headset. Like my music and whatnot.
Oh, that's weird.
But my screens went black. I couldn't hear you guys. I don't know
Yes.
what the hell just happened. Yeah, I think that was not good. Okay.
Weird.
That freaks me out. I don't know what the hell that was.
I can change the music because we're no longer in the Underdark. As
Yay.
Put some Tweety birds on.
I mean, not quite.
So, real quick, I was saying real quick about items. I did ask my goddess, and she said it should be all right if I try to adapt to this. Yeah, hold out the bladeless hilt.
Oh.
Mm,
Do you
But
know what it
that's-
does yet?
good.
No, she said that it was ancient, like ancient magic.
Okay.
But let me go back to make sure what I'm saying is true.
There has to be more notes in the book. Open the book. Read the book again.
Wait, to read that journal?
The
Again?
journal. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'll read the journal to see if it mentions anything about a jacket.
No, not a jacket.
About what?
Anything. I don't know.
Which book? I have like 5 books on me. I have the
The
Orcish.
journal.
The one that
Hey.
we just got.
Yes. What do you want me to look up in it?
Answers. I don't know. I'm supposed to look for who is no more and what is unseen, and that seems like the best opportunity of what I've seen.
Sorry, but what I was told was since ancient and strange magic from the hilt, it seems incomplete. I shall not protest, but be careful.
That's up to you then.
I think I will next time we rest.
Right.
I
Well.
feel like we need to move from this place. There's nothing here.
It means something. I'm upset that. I wish there was more, because he pulled the gold coin out of the pocket. This crest, I've seen it before, but I don't know.
Hand you the journal, and I'm gonna hand you the comprehend languages home. And you can see if you can find anything. Maybe that'll help you. Maybe I skimmed over something that you didn't.
Right.
And the comprehend languages help you don't have to attune to.
Okay.
Okay, so you're looking through the book, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'll be looking through the book while they do whatever.
Give me an investigation check.
Just hear that meaty thump of the dice against the.
Mm-hmm.
I use the metal one when I'm stressed. Where's my investigation again? Remember numbers. I'm a terrible person. 21, 30, straight, no naturals.
Looking through the book, It is a bunch of records and logs, fairly similar to what they found. It talks about their adventure, the progress, like when they left, and all that. You don't see anything extra in the immediate journal. However, as you're looking it over, on the very front, where like the first page is glued to the cover of the book, you realize it is not perfectly sealed.
Take like dagger and just kind of
Mm-hmm. As you
go
do,
around the edge.
you hear like not necessarily like cutting paper, but like the sound of opening an envelope as you open it, and very much like old school pamphlet style, the page unfolds to 3 or 4 pages that are completely blank.
They're blank.
They're blank.
I have an idea, but that's kind of metagamey, so. It didn't involve knowledge that Chris wouldn't know, so.
Did you see my message? Damn.
No, I did not. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The whispering. Hey.
Ow. I'm trying not to disrupt.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm gonna be doing some thinking anyway, so everybody else
I-
can do whatever.
Yeah, like I said, I have an idea, but it's very metagamey, so I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. Don't say anything. If I'm too stupid to realize something, then I'll just.
I might be completely off basis, but so we've shown in the past I'm not the smartest person when it comes to puzzles and whatnot.
But I know that the pages are blank.
Depends if Kevin shows it to you.
Oh.
Kevin?
Just like. Well, he'd probably try to like look at it for a while and just like hold it up to the light or something. Like, just look it over. And if he doesn't ever find anything on that, he'll like bring it to the rest of the group and ask if anybody knows what the heck it might be.
Question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You guys, what? Yeah.
Question.
Huh?
Ask the page a question. It maybe.
Oh. I thought you just said question. I was like, what's your question?
No, I don't know. She was just like, we've seen some weird shit in the past couple of days. Maybe ask the page a question. I mean, fuck, books are weird. I don't know.
Fine. I'll look at it.
One of them coins had the same face as the guy. I don't know.
I'll just look at the book and I'll say, what secrets do these pages hold?
No,
Nothing happens.
Yeah,
you gotta be more specific. Ask it the question you want the answer to.
I'm gonna message you, Damien, but
Yep.
it's about that metagame idea. I just want to see what you think. I know you probably won't answer yes or no, but
Cheater!
Cheater!
it's just an idea popped in my head, and I want to have Damien hear it.
Ask it where we are.
What?
Ask it where we are.
Where are we?
Nothing happens.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was a shot. I don't know. Maybe it's just fancy paper in the front of a book. Did you check the other side? Like maybe the.
Oh yeah, check maybe it's all written on the opposite side.
No, maybe it's
Blank.
like behind behind the book cover. I mean, like, directly the book cover. Sometimes people write shit in there and then hide it. I don't fucking know.
Can
Maybe it's a map, but we can't fucking see it.
I take a look at the blank paper to see if I can might be able to feel anything weird about it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is that a yay or nay, Damien?
I mean, sure. What do you want to roll? What are you trying to do?
I guess I'll kind of like run my fingers across it to see if there's any distortions in the paper that aren't natural.
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful sensitivity to light.
Yep. Plus 11. 19.
Nothing.
Okay.
Smooth paper.
All right, we need to move.
We need to.
We do.
I know that there used to be, hoping that there still is, dwarves that lived in these mountains. I used to do some dealings with them to get materials. Would I know, like, where I went to go into the mountains? I'm assuming I would.
Yeah. You guys had a meeting spot. And I mean, you've been through the tunnels, but generally, if you're led through the clan halls, you're blindfolded.
Gotcha.
Just because they don't want people to know where their homes are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more than likely, Stagar would probably never have asked to be taken to see that.
Mhm.
It would be like, let's make a deal, let's meet here,
Yeah.
get supplies, that's it.
Yeah, you would have met them on the western side of this first mountain.
So, like, over through here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So then, yeah, he would start, like, alright, so let's go over this way. We'll head around this mountain. There should be an entrance there that hopefully, like I said, hopefully they're still around.
For now, Kevin, can you just let me use the sash? Or your...
I can know that we will be. They'll know exactly where we are, and whether or not they'll kill us is a question.
I'm already wanted for everything right now, so...
I don't think you've told them what you wanted for, by the way.
I think I'm going to. Unless,
Okay.
you know, they pressed it out of me, but...
Yeah, why are you wanted? Edith.
Crazy question! Well, somebody found out who I am.
Okay, so that's... Fuck.
Don't worry about it, let's just...
Don't worry.
We'll just sweep that one under the rug. All right.
So, the reason why I was saying let's go to Boulderdale is because of my children's clan.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you fucking own a house there.
But with the bounty on my head, I'm probably not owning anything right now.
You're probably correct. But, like I said, if anything, I mean, maybe I can reach out to... this is weird to say. One of my children to help us.
I mean, anything is better than nothing, I guess. As long as you have a way to try to convince, or I guess they would be your direct children. I don't know.
Yes. They're probably my age. Or no, they're probably older than I am now. By a good bit.
But we should reunite you with them. You know.
I would love that. But I don't want to put you or us into unneeded harm. But at this point in time, I can't think of a better place to go.
I'm for it.
All right. Let's head to the mountains. There's a lot of messaging going on over there off
A
to
little
the
bit.
side.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Hat?
Don't know what you're
Secrets
talking
don't make friends.
about. Okay.
Because I'm going to be trying to figure out a disguise now. As we're walking.
Well, so we could cut your hair. The main thing is your eyes. What I was thinking is to portray you as being blind. But if somebody tries to see through that and they pull off the blindfold, voila, there's your eyes. So what I'm saying is let's cut them out real quick.
The idea I had was just to damage my eyes, and I'm just blind because I can feel within 10 feet of me. So, like, it would solve me a
Okay.
lot of problems to begin with.
That is terrible.
I know, that was my first thought. That was a very terrible thought, but it was the quickest and safest solution, and it would get a lot of people off our backs. I would have to create a whole other...
Safest? I'm not sure if I would say that, but...
Terrible.
It was the very
Do not
first
like that
one.
idea. It's not a good idea.
No, it's not, but... It's...
So,
Well, no, and it's definitely not the safest. Not for me, but I could remake who I am. Essentially, just do my whole fix an identity and just, figure it out somehow. I don't fucking know.
Again, you can use one of my bells to try to disguise yourself, but we will be hunted down. So that's just the problem. Or they're definitely get to us with one of them, and if we try to disguise you in another way, then they might get to us. That's the other. I don't know.
what we could do is make you to be a blind person, like I had said. We can make you a blindfold, no issue. That's something that we could do right now. We also should cut your hair.
Maybe rip some dirt in it to make it less blonde.
I mean, honestly, it may not be a bad idea for you just to go run in a mud pile and just completely change.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, your clothing needs to be changed. You probably should start walking a little different. Like hunched back, something. I can fix you up a cane of some sort. Or a crutch. We need to change as much about you as we possibly can.
How about when we're in a city, I give you my ring of invisibility?
Does she have to attune to it?
Yes.
Welcome to the crutch of magic items.
Oh, also, just a random question that has nothing to do with anything. Who has the bag?
You.
Again, the party bag? Me? Okay, then never mind.
We're gonna answer nothing, guys.
Do that, but if I ever get, I mean, we could do that on top of the other things. And so this way we have a double up in case I'm ever found, or in case we run out of magic at some point. Then at least my physical form would be safe.
So we're saying all this while we're walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're walking towards the
Walk talk,
mountains.
Walk talk.
So you basically see Kevin stop walking, because I'm just gonna say it's shocking enough that he stops walking.
Yeah.
Or looking at the book, and then he looks up, and like in thought, and then drops to the ground and opens the bag, and starts taking gold coins out of it.
Just I imagine just on the ground, like hands and knees, splayed out gold, just dumping it out.
What are you doing?
There's a message. The message. You have to use the coins.
You have to use the coin.
It melts the coins. I have to use the coins. The gold coins.
It
Okay.
melts the coins?
The coins.
How? Then do it.
Okay.
Whatever you need to do.
Yeah. Sorry. It's gonna use them. I think it uses them.
All of them?
I don't know how many, but I got like 5 words out of 1 coin. So, depending on how long this could be expensive on the coins of
That gold
the
was
ones
free.
we just found.
That gold was free.
Yeah. Just use as many as you need now, because now I'm fucking curious.
I'll start feeding it coins. The paper is getting fed.
That's such a weird statement that you'd never hear anywhere else in life.
You gotta feed it coins.
I gotta feed this book coins.
Damien is fucking typing.
Yeah.
Oh boy, man, this has been a fun fucking episode. It's like anytime we
Been
take a
crazy.
break, he just has more time to think and hits us with everything all at once. I love you, Damien. Hi.
I love you too.
If only we wouldn't have chased after this guy, we still would have been stuck in the fucking Underdark. Not being chased by the fucking everybody. That probably would have happened no matter what.
Yeah. Hey, we wouldn't have been able to join the guild anyways.
I mean, you could have actually, but that's fine.
Oh well. Too late
Could
now.
have. Could have, meaning we definitely can't anymore.
AKA, you fucked.
Yeah, fuck.
How much gold do you put in there, Josh?
I'm using the stuff that we found on the ship.
Yep.
I'll keep using it until I get basically the whole message off the pages.
Okay. So you're going to just slowly keep putting more and more gold onto it?
Yeah.
Okay. I will finish writing out the message then. I was like, let me see how much he puts first.
I'm committed. Sorry about the gold, but we're we're going in. I'm
I
sorry.
have this message.
I don't know if you want to, or anyone, if you want to describe what it looks like as I'm doing it, or if it's.
Yeah. None of you guys recognize the language, but as he's doing it, you see like the gold coins themselves begin to melt and snake across the page, forming very odd looking letters and characters that you have never seen. As it almost seems like the coins themselves become liquid.
That is interesting.
Like ink.
Golden ink.
Golden ink.
Inca.
Mika.
Inca.
Inca.
Pikachu.
Chicka-chinka.
Good Shanga.
Chimichanga. I don't know. That didn't right.
Do you ever feel?
No.
I could just say those words, and everyone knows what's about to happen.
Damn it, sorry.
4 words.
I should have just copied this.
Come on.
Copy, paste.
It's in multiple different documents, though.
It's in multiple different documents, he says.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sure.
So many.
Or not documents, but same area, just different paragraph.
That's not good.
What?
I think my graphics card is messing up.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, because I reopened the stream and then like flickered like red, green, black before focusing back in.
Mm.
Yeah, that ain't good, dude.
Make of that what you will, Alex. Oh, not Alex.
That's
John.
not me.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
What is it,
Nah,
say, Kevin?
Now I really want to know.
Remember.
Very much in code,
Kevin.
but
My answer is
as this flows, you have spent about 400 gold doing this.
Oh, that's
as
it?
you
Shit.
as you are reading it, the letters are already fading. And within about 5 seconds, the page is completely blank.
committed it to memory.
Mm-hmm. You have keen mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why I went ahead and typed it in your journal.
I think we need to find a way back into the library we were just in. I think. For more answers. It's very cryptic. It basically just says, if you need to reach me, go to the place of great knowledge. Speak the phrase. And if your intentions are true, the path will be revealed.
Path for what, though? That would be the only thing that I would be afraid of.
This is big. This means oh. We have to know a little bit more, because it says the place of great knowledge. You may find answers in the place of great knowledge.
I mean, that does seem like that library that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
They've got pretty much whatever you can ask there.
Really interesting how this loops back to them from the boat that they sent us to. The thought to throw out there.
Oh, I get it. The last part isn't written. That appears. Is that that last little bit, Damien?
No. What is? Sorry.
He fucked it up.
No, I just forgot one. It is how you read it. It has the. So that is what's on the page, and then in the parentheses is the phrase, or in the inner quotation mark. You see what I'm saying?
So it's all written down there.
Yep.
Okay.
Which makes it more confusing, I think.
Yeah, that's more confusing.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, no, I messed up. Sorry, that last part does appear on the page. Sorry, I see what you're saying now.
So if anybody's watching, they see it too. It's the
Yeah.
symbol of it's the same symbol that we saw with the two dragons, but inside of an hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
But inside of an hourglass?
Mm-hmm.
So that to me means definitely it is the place we were just in, right? Because he said he was timekeeper.
And there was on the banners was a symbol of an hourglass.
And also on the guard
Yep.
golem things.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to go back for answers. Fuck!
You me way on trying to get us back in there. See, we tell Pete, all right?
How
we
about
fucked
you
up.
keep that to yourself?
Let's not make any more deals with devils.
All right. Darn, my favorite thing to do. No, I'm kidding.
How far of a walk is it to, like, this cave entrance?
Probably about 10, 15 miles. I mean, I would say you guys have, if you wanted, you could have covered about half the distance or so. Whenever Josh had, or Kevin had his mental breakdown and just threw gold at a book. Oh, and Alex just dropped.
That's not
This shit's
bueno.
fucking up. No bueno at all.
Nope, he's back.
Yeah, no, it's definitely my graphics card.
Oh no, is it overheating or something?
Sucks.
I think that it's dying.
Fair enough.
That sucks, dude.
Everything's fucking up, so.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, if you want, we can go ahead and call session here, guys, and just have some outro conversation because it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
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 That's fucking crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I've been waiting and sitting on a plan. You had, it was about a 10% chance to go to the boat.
Wow.
Every setting of 10, I had 10 different locations that you could go into.
Wow. And that's the fucking place that we went to.
Mm-hmm. And I rolled a d4 to see who would choose the home destination after you exploded.
That was me.
Mm-hmm.
That leads to some interesting questions about each of us, though. Like,
Mm-hmm. What would have happened if?
All think of as home.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
shit, I
especially
didn't think
Chris.
about that.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah. I know what would have happened with Kevin.
You do know?
Oh yeah, it would not have been pretty. We'll just put it that way.
Oh no. I think I know what you're getting at.
He's the wanted man. Technically.
Well,
Ain't
yeah.
Let's just brush that off. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. My people are weird. Anyways.
Yeah. It would not have been a good interaction. We'll just put it that way. Chris, you would have just
Shit.
happened into the Mind Flayer area, probably. Into the very heart of them. Further into the Underdark than you wanted to go.
Fucking wild.
Eden, you probably would have ended up back at the Scar. Like, up inside of Scarview.
And then arrested.
Possibly.
Depends on how long it was. Because it may not have been 7 weeks.
The timekeepers are weird.
Was it the Timekeepers or was it the gym?
Probably both.
Who knows? Who, me?
No, the fucking robot fucker.
Oh,
I'm blaming
Ren?
him for it.
Rin?
Yeah, Ren. I'm blaming him for it.
Rude.
I mean, y'all could have left Ren to his own devices.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this because I don't know if it breaks anything. Can we share more about who he is? Or is that like
Oh, go ahead. That's fine.
Rin is like he's a child.
Mm-hmm.
Rin is, NC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's his child basically. He was trying to find a way to bring his son back from the dead and kind of
Norman
halfway failed.
Cornelius.
Wow.
Yeah.
And kind of like put his soul into a crystal that's the core of the Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And he made him a body out of adamantine and mithril to keep from him ever getting hurt or damaged. But he did the ritual and stuff wrong, and it failed. So he put a fractured soul, in a sense, into the body.
Which is where the memory loss and shit comes from.
Mm-hmm. And the longer he's
Damn.
out of character, the longer he was in stasis, the worse his memory deteriorated. That's hence why it was so much worse than when you guys met him in the last campaign, as he was in there for about 75, 80 years in stasis.
He's basically a 10-year-old kid in a robot body wandering around.
He's probably a little less now.
Also, technically, he was also a level 10 character.
Mm-hmm.
That's
at the time.
wild.
At the time when I played him, he was level 10, but I'm not sure if that might have changed.
Oh, he's higher
So,
now. Be glad when I rolled to see if he would attack you, he didn't.
yeah, no, we would probably have died. Especially because he is a moon druid.
Mm-hmm. He was a level 14. That's what I had him leveled up for.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have been slapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wonder if Norman Cornelius is still kicking around out there.
I mean, he was considered a Dunadai if he hasn't done anything else.
That's why I was asking him to describe his father,
Mm-hmm.
to see if I might be able to use the sending ring to send Norman a message.
He rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
That's why he also began to forget who his father was.
but yeah,
the dice
no,
was not on Ren's side like normal.
no, yeah, no. When I was playing Ren, he had terrible luck with dice.
Stop crying.
Yeah. No, poor I'm so sorry, Elias. I know I was destroying you emotionally with Ren.
That might have changed I think meeting Ren might have changed Eden's course of whatever she's doing for the rest of her fucking life in that moment. Like, that is
So,
Seeing
real
the
quick.
most traumatizing thing that's happened to her in the entire campaign so far. But
I think were you about crying like in real life?
I was crying.
I felt so. I felt so bad, but I'm like, I can't. I have to keep going.
So,
Mm.
Rin nearly caused the party for campaign 1 a TPK
Shit.
because they were trying to get him back from Norman, and Norman is very powerful.
I
Because
think he
the
thought he
original.
was a slave. Yeah, because of his soul. I panicked. I was just like, oh my fucking god. No, he didn't. No, he didn't do the stupid
Let's
soul
just-
magic. Because I thought it was like the other stuff that happened. But
I'll put it this way: when they knew him in the last campaign, 150 years ago, he was a level 17 wizard and a level 3 artificer.
Holy shit.
150
he-
years ago.
I remember when we called for his help to steal back a fortress, he was casting chain lightning, telekinesis,
Holy shit.
and
want-
his freaking and his home was a freaking death trap if you weren't allowed.
It's funny because we essentially broke into this man's house, accosted him, and accused him of being like one of the causes of like encasing this like soul into a soul gem, because we'd seen something similar to a friend who was on the same ship that we had. He was no longer.
And then didn't Sherry get feeble-minded?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll put it this way: he easily cast Feeble Mind on a, or no, it was a book he had enchanted,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
it was
he had
fucking
an
death.
item enchanted with Feeble Mind. This was the level of power this guy was at.
Let's just say the character that got feeble-minded was also our cleric.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so, I think it was.
you
Yeah,
talked him
yeah.
out of it. You talked him
Yeah.
out of it.
Hmm.
I can't even remember what I said, but it was.
It was good.
Heartfelt stuff.
It was good enough that I did not make him roll.
I think you did, but he rolled fairly low, but it was still good enough that you allowed it.
I'll put it this way: it did not matter what he rolled out of
Unless
character.
he
I was
rolled a
gonna
natural
allow it.
one.
Yeah.
I want to say for some reason you got like a 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
For Dolan, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and end the session here. Not for you, but for the chat. Bye, guys. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Sorry.